Yo, testing. Alright, we're gonna have the show starting soon. Soon-ish. So this is going to be what it is, right? What up? What up, man? There's going to be stuff. Where did I go? What? I didn't go anywhere, man. I'm at home. What do you mean go? What do you mean go somewhere, dude? How can I go somewhere and come back home in like so fast? Fourth stream? Fourth stream? Or like black voices in gaming? I went woke. That's right. I went to talk to my wokey friends. I said, hey, I'm going to watch the show, right? So if there's another if there's anything that is too much, let me know in advance, right? I asked my wokey friend to let me know in advance. And a lot of my wokey friends said, no, yeah, it's fine, right? So we're going to convert you guys to a bunch of wokies right here. Alright, that's going to be the plan. So hopefully you guys feel entertained. And hopefully, you know, with today's show, everybody is going to be a woke as heck, right? And if you guys are woke as heck, that's my goal has been achieved, right? Yo, what's up, Ozzy? I can't farm Valina, so I gotta farm for Norma, the lolly. So the show is starting in 20 minutes. What's up, Galaxy's Majors? Uh-huh. Come here. Is there any event that's like finishing soon? I do the Bangbu halfway. Bangbu event halfway. Yeah, saving for Ya Shangguang. We'll know by this Saturday, right? The confirmation. Wokey friends sounds like quiet in the movie theater, black people. I have no idea, man. Do you think they will show a gacha Gunner game in black voice in gaming? They won't show anything there, but they might show some like... They might show something in SONY State of Play. For either Zenless Zone Zero or NTE and stuff, right? I think they might show some of the stuff there. Because a lot of gacha games are on... What's the word? Are on PlayStation 5, right? So it makes sense for them to show some things there. But then again, whether they will... You know what that is, that's going to be a different topic, right? What time is SONY? SONY is way later. SONY is about 3 hours from now. So we're going to watch Black Voice first. Black Voice is in 20 minutes. So Black Voice is, I'm more hyped than for Black Voice than SONY. Because I know Black Voice will be funny. Now I'm not making fun of anyone, right? I'm not making fun of anyone, I'm just here to watch stuff. I'm just here to watch any games, right? Now I'm not saying that, you know, the Black Voice gaming game is not good. But I just feel like I just have a feeling that it might be funny, you know? You get what I'm saying? It's just like a feeling kind of thing. It's going to be woke. Will it be woke? I'm not sure if it'll be woke, right? The Infinity Dream, what up? Hit the guy. These streams are always funny. Really? You think it'll be too funny that nobody can understand? Black Voice Lolly Awards? What? Why is there no C voice in gaming? I guess Tokyo Game Show is the closest to that. Gaming is not that big over, like in Southeast Asia servers. I don't think there's a lot of game developers, right? And also, even let's say you're a game developer, right? Let's say you're from Southeast Asia and you basically study, you know, coding and stuff. Why would you not go work for like a big company like Shift Up or Nintendo, right? Why would you work in a Southeast Asian company? I'm sure there are some, right? Like entry-level coders and stuff. But yeah, I think naturally it's just... When it comes to a lot of these things, I think there's just a location and stuff, right? Location and those things. Multiple different various factors. I mean, there's a time and place for everything, right? For example, if you want semiconductors, you go to Taiwan, right? If you want claw machine, you go to Japan. And I think like it's the same thing, right? We're working at Shift Up for free PlayStation 5. Free PlayStation 5. That's the one. Okay, it says here 15 more minutes. If you want to see fat people, you go United States. Damn, chill out, man. You chill out. Don't call people fat just because they like to eat pineapple with what's that called again? Pineapple with Kool-Aid. Yeah, pineapple with Kool-Aid, right? Look at the dislikes. Okay, guys, calm down, alright? Calm down. We don't judge the dislike, alright? Okay, here, I'll like it, alright? I will show you that I'm a supporter. Guys, make sure you guys like it, alright? Make sure you guys go and like it. Because it's right now, it's not fair, right? It's a 49 to 800, right? The ratio is too much. So we are trying to make sure that it's fair, right? Because at the same, you know, we don't want black voice in gaming to, you know, you don't want to cancel the show. You get what I'm saying? I want this to watch every year. Support the blackies. We gotta watch this every year, guys. You can't just let them, you know, cancel this out, you know? You get what I'm saying? You thought I was joking? Wait, you think I'm joking? No, man. It's actually a show, man. It's actually a show. It's actually a show that's made... Actually, who made the show? I don't even know. You're gonna dislike it? Why? Why you racist, bro? Why can't you just accept things as it is, right? Accept things as it is. 15 minutes. It's our annual ritual to watch together. The only black voice I want is from Karin. Ooh, okay, what if there's a black voice? What if there's a black game that's like a Gunner game? That's right, the first black game, Gunner game. You never know, right? You never know. You're assuming that all of it is going to be woke as heck, which I think majority will. But maybe there's one out there. Maybe there's one out there that's like actually good. State of play already started? Nah, no way, man. State of play is later. Wokies were cancelled. Wait. Is state of play? No way, right? Where's official SONY? No, that one is fake. Go to the official SONY. Why am I here? SONY official. Guys, which is SONY official, man? SONY camera. SONY corporation. Oh, PlayStation. Dude, it's in 2 hours, man. Should we watch in Japanese? Maybe we watch in Japanese, right? So the Wokies will not understand. Then we'll enable subtitles. The Wokies media. Okay, so we're gonna watch Black Voice first. Black Voice is starting in 12 minutes. Guys, make sure you guys go and upvote, right? Black Voice is going through a lot. 800 dislikes, guys. Alright, they're gonna call you racist if you dislike. Never give them a chance to call you racist. Racist, right? 2 hours later, it's 3 AM in my place. Okay. So if you gotta go to work, you gotta go to work, you know? If you can't watch, I understand, right? If you cannot watch SONY State of Play, don't worry about it, right? What you do is you sleep. Alright, you sleep. And then later, you wake up, you go to work. And then on Saturday, on Friday, we watch the bigger show. Wait, tomorrow there's a bigger show. Woman-led games. Alright? But it's going to be the same time though. It's going to be the same time. Tomorrow is woman-led games. Now, which one is more important? Black voice in gaming or woman-led games? Now, what's the difference, right? Black voice means the games made by black people. A woman-led games means the games made by women. Alright? So it's a little bit different. I dislike a lot of videos. Sometimes I download them to laugh at later cause I know they're gonna get taken down. Damn, why would you do that though? Download video just to laugh at them? If it's a black woman, I think it will be in the woman one. Depends, right? Why not combine and do black woman? Because they might not have enough, right? So there's I don't know actually. I don't think there's enough woman developers. I'm sure there are some, but like, is it enough to make like one whole show, right? You're watching from work? Okay. Make sure if you're watching from work, this is going to be woke as heck, right? You don't want people to see you, caught you watching a woke show, you know? There will be a video you listen to on mute. Damn. You never know, right? Some of this stuff. And SONY. I don't know why all of them are doing. Why are all of them doing the, you know, all of this right now, right? I think because it's a summer, is it? It's like a summer holiday, so they do it right now. Usually during summer they do all of these shows. Because it's Pride Month. I don't think that's the case though, right? Maybe that's the case for Black Voice in Gaming, but not Summer Games Fest. Summer Games Fest is summer. SONY State of Play nothing to do with Pride Month, right? Do you think SONY State of Play is trying to promote Pride Month? Maybe they are, I have no idea. I have zero ideas, zero clues. Okay, once I finish this, then I think the show will start. It's like 3 more minutes. The kids are at home, but most of the games the kids cannot play anyway. Kids usually play... Most kids play Roblox, right? Like if you are a kid, you just play Roblox. Don't worry about finding a new games to play, right? Now sure, eventually you'll get bored. So once you grow up a bit older, you play Genshin, right? And then once you become a teenager, a little bit even older, you play Wuthering. So your games are made for you already. You don't need to worry about more games to play, right? But kids do play a lot of games though, to be fair. Roadmap already. I feel like that's the roadmap, right? That's pretty much what it is. When I was a kid, I was playing The Suffering. I'm not sure what do you mean. Is that a title of a game? Okay, let's see what this is, right? I've been just voting the same character throughout, and that's going to be Omega, the lolly. Now, I'm not sure what I'm getting with this. I played Mortal Kombat as a kid. Mortal Kombat, eh? That one is 2D graphics one, right? Or is that like the one with the blood? Blood Lemao. Your favorite game as a kid was Skylanders? Ooh. I feel like kids nowadays have more choices though, right? They are spoiled for choices. But then again, spoiled kid is not good, right? Mortal Kombat. You played that last time. So if I done challenge, yes. Let's buy these guys. Then we can do 10 pulls. You hope Sigma comes to this game. From counter side, is it? We'll see. But this game is too much though. Oh, I can do 20 pulls. Let's go. Let's do 20 pulls. Our account. Can I get something? Nope, nothing. Fake out. Okay, lots of purple though. One more. Is today the last pulls? 100 pulls in BA? It's the last day, so you can do 100 pulls already. But the banner is not going away until next week. Oh shoot, we got something. So it's after reset. Oh, 2! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! 3. Okay, I already got her. I think she's like limit break 3 for me. Okay, who's the other one? Elisa. Okay. Okay, I'll take a LND. We take an LND. Who is that bunny? You don't have her? She's free though, right? What do you mean? Everybody gets her for free. Trish. Do I recommend going for PT Rio if you manage to get Himari? It depends on how much pulls you have for the fast banner. Right? You're not telling me how much pulls you have. Do you have enough for the fast banner? Because you gotta get K, the lolly. No, you might be like you don't want lollies. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You don't get K, the lolly. But what about Aris, the lolly? What about Shiroko Terra, the non-lolly? If you don't have her or not, right? So that's going to be the stuff. If you're trying to get like, if you're only getting K and Aris, then 24,000 will be enough, right? 25k for fast, is that enough? Yeah, that should be enough. If you want to get like 2 or 3 characters, it should be enough. But if you want to get all 4, I think it's a bit tight. There's a chance that you might get unlucky, right? It's still, you know, gacha-ish. Super funny K. Can farm a little bit more, yeah. Also, you should have all the login stuff, right? You're 96k, so you're gonna get everyone. Ooh, 96k is a lot. Okay, how many more minutes? 3 minutes. Alright guys, this is the best show on the internet, alright? If don't want lolly, why play Blue Archive? I don't know, maybe they play Blue Archive for Rio and Himari, which is not really a lolly. I don't know, right? I have no idea. Hard to say for sure, right? Gen Alpha is busy playing those poorly made TikTok games. Oh, the one that I saw those games that you have to scream to move the things up and down. In my screen, the dislike is just a little over 100. Maybe you are watching a different one, is it? The one I'm watching from is IGN. I know this show is like a lot of different ones, right? Yeah, there's one for IGN. There's one from Game Trailers. There's one from GameSpot. There's IGN Games. Oh, Black Voice in Gaming, baby! Yo, they got their own channel? 198 subscribers? Where's the black people? Yo, where's the black people, huh? What do you mean 198 subscribers? This is less than GuitarRock Insects. Yo, this... where's the black people? 136 views? What's happening? You guys support the game, alright? Support the black voices in gaming. Anyways, I just watched the IGN one, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. It's the one at the top. Wait, did they reset? Yo, they removed the... Yo, did they remove the likes and dislike? What happened? It changes. They deleted the likes and dislikes. Oh, they can do that now? They can delete the likes and dislikes. Why would they do that though? Okay. Alright. Erasing dislikes is crazy. Can you do that? I'm not sure if you can actually do that. I'm trying to figure out how did they yeah, I don't know if there's a maybe like a bigger, because IGN is like a way bigger channel, right? If there's a way, if there's anyone that can do it, it probably will be IGN, you know? Yeah, they even the comments are turned off. There's no chat as well, right? Now why is there no chat? I want you guys to guess, why is there no chat? Alright, there's a reason why chat is turned off. Alright, chat turned off. You know what it's about to be, right? You know what it's about to be. Nobody would know. Damn, nobody will ever know, is it? That's going to be how it is, right? They are scared people will hurt their feelings in chat. You think so? I think there's multiple different ways, right? Black voice matter? Yes. Yes, it do matter, right? Never underestimate the black voice. Alright, are we ready, guys? Black voice in gaming, baby! Oh my god, hype as heck, bro!
What is happening, my people?
Let's go!
My name is Justin Woodward, co-founder of Black Voice in Gaming,
Black Voice in Gaming,
and the nonprofit Experience Studios.
Let's go!
It is a scorching, sizzling summer, and we are kicking
this
the
is
door,
going to be
waving the fofo with our
games.
annual Black Voice in Gaming Summer Showcase for 2026. Our mission is simple. We help support and celebrate developers through grants, network connections, publishers, investors, platforms, and of course, the community of you guys and the culture. This BVIG, we are proud to showcase trailers, interviews, and gameplay sessions with some dope developers. Before we get started, we want to thank our sponsors, Raw Fury, Aurora Broadcasting, No Rivals, The Mix, and our broadcasting partners, Summer Game Fest. Thank you guys for supporting us. IGN, Twitch, GameSpot, and Steam. Yes, Steam.
Twitch,
please wish list or purchase the games you see in the show through the QR code that pops up.
What password?
We are coming up on our third year with the XP Fund, where we help fund grants through an accelerator program that will get these games made. If you're interested in supporting these games through charity, please follow the QR code on the screen when it pops up. And if you're interested in investment opportunities, please hit us up as well. Without further delay, I'm going to pass the mic to Lori and Curtis Baxter to get into the first game.
First game, all right.
Thanks, Justin. My name is Curtis, and I am joined by my incredible host, a fantastic content creator by the name of...
He never used VTuber, he used a
Hi, my name is Lori, and I'm so excited to be here today with you, Curtis, for all of the trailers, all of the announcements.
Let's go.
I know, I think it's going to be
What is this? This is Black Voice in Gaming.
So I don't know about you, but
all of these games are made by black people.
Down with that?
And I want you to appreciate it, right?
All right.
Black Voice in Gaming. Let's go.
My name's Graham.
Okay, this is what
I'm
a black
Jamaican game developer. And this is my cozy island builder, Our Lands.
Let's go.
It's a game focused on creativity.
Okay.
No pressure, no rules to follow, just pure
I like it. I like it. What do you guys think?
It's up to you to create whatever kind of island you want to make. Whether it's a lush forest campsite or a vast deserted island. Our Lands has dozens of things for you to decorate
so
your
this game is for girls,
right? And once you take a break from building, even more things are waiting to be found.
Minecraft?
Just poke around.
No
there
way
are
a guy is
gonna play surprises for you to experience.
Chicken? Okay.
Now, once you think you're done, show off your hard work by making postcards and sharing them with your friends. Because good things should always be shared.
That cotton lake?
Day or night, rain or shine.
Wait, how did the rain not wipe away the fire?
Right here in Our Lands.
Yo, when it's raining, the fire goes out, man. That's not how it works. The fire don't just get to, you know, be blazing through. But
a princess, once beautiful beyond wonders of the flesh, now crawled the earth as her demonic mass pulsated lifelessly.
Battery Heritage of Blood. Oh damn! So it's like Hollow Knight, except for the graphics is retro, right? Okay. Okay, this one is cool, right? The wall fire still blaze through. But then again, I'm not sure how many people actually like will actually buy and play these kind of games, right? Cause like there's Hollow Knight, there's like a lot of competition in this kind of, what do you want to call this? Like this kind of space, right? The platform space, right? Castlevania, yeah. There's a lot of games that they are like this kind of genre. The Impaler. So there's story as well. So it's a vampire as well. I mean, like if it's a vampire again, right? Battery Heritage of Blood 2027. Battery game.bluesky.social. Okay. Okay, what is this? Every move matters. I don't get it. Is it turn-based? Plays marble? And then the black guy gets a lot of points. Huh. You can find better indie games for much cheaper price. Okay. Score to attack. It's the Asian board game. No, this is black gaming, man. What do you mean Asian board game? Club Penguin Simulator. It's the Marvel's one, is it? Adapt every run. Okay. This OST is from Mega Man Battle. Really? Okay, are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to steal the OST? I mean, if that's what they do, that's what they do, you know? Okay. So that's going to be one of these. Okay, what is this though? What is this? Alchemic Beast. Okay, this is just Pokemon, come on. Come on, this is just Pokemon, right? I mean, you're not telling me this is something new. Come on. This is definitely just Pokemon. Now again, it's cool. It's cool, right? But again, graphics a bit lacking. Okay. So you can, at least you can build a house. Alright, alright. Very interesting. There's the farm. What farm? Alchemic Beast. Kickstarter. Pokemon fan games are free, so why buy one? Yo, chill out, man.
Hi,
Support
everyone.
Black Voices.
I'm Thiago Prudente from Mandinga Games. We are indie game developers from Salvador, Bahia, Northeast Brazil, and I'm the lead developer of Black Sailors.
Black Sailors.
I'm here to tell you a bit about the game we're building.
Okay, this is cool. Black Sailors, guys.
Matters so much to us. Black Sailor is an adventure RPG.
So the sailors are black, right?
Turn-based combat.
Turn-based.
It's a story during the colonization of Brazil back in the 19th
You can choose who.
About a group of enslaved Africans who
Enslaved Africans. Okay, I like the concept.
So the rebel seized control of a slave ship and
so you beat
became
up Mexicans?
fighting back against the Portuguese colonial oppression
Portuguese, okay.
in the Bay of All Saints.
Gotta beat the
It's
Portuguese.
a colonial game. That means we are shifting the lenses here. We are so used to seeing history and games told from the perspective of the conqueror or the explorer. But in Black Sailors,
so now you get to see from the black
power
perspective,
out
right?
of the hands of the
I get it.
colonizer and put it
Why
in
most
the
of the
hands
black devs are not from
enslaved
America?
and oppressed.
I don't know,
One
man.
of the things that drive us
Is there a reason that they need to?
Even in Brazil, our education is often very Eurocentric. We were taught at school that our country was formed by Portuguese, indigenous people, and Africans.
Alright.
As if African was just one big homogeneous block, but that was not the case. The African diaspora was formed by several different ethnicities: Yoruba, Bantu, Fon, and many others. Each had their own unique culture, cosmology, and customs. Some were even rival back in Africa, but they were forced into the same struggle here. The colonizers actually thought mixing different ethnicities would prevent revolt. It's important to understand
want to be a pirate
that
from Somalia
is built entirely from an Afro-Brazilian perspective. Our culture
Black pirates? Yeah, black pirates, right?
And rooted in African ancestry.
I think
but
it's as
over
cool as it
centuries,
gets.
we lost the clear lines of what came from each ethnicity. In Black Sailors, we are creating an alternative story, exploring what it would look like if this Afro-Brazilian identity was forged in the fire of a pirate rebellion. We didn't want to just make generic African rebel
I feel like this game is fine.
We are collaborating with
but yeah, how many people will actually play the game? That's like a different story, right?
In colonial Bahia. We have researched
so we'll see if that's the case.
To
that's the case or not.
With real distinct motivations. So in the crew, you will not just find generic
This looks
Africans.
pretty cool.
There is a
I think it looks
warrior,
okay, right?
A blacksmith from Oyo,
I do think that
from Ife. You also find people
it's
with
not bad, but I've seen games like this before.
Just want to go back
you
to
know,
Africa.
it's not revolutionary.
Others want to build a full
but then again,
rebellion
you shouldn't expect like too much, like
some have lost
revolutionary stuff right here as well. Because mostly are indie games, right?
Dynamic conflict between them that evolve as you play. When the game begins, they have just taken control of the ship. They don't know each other yet.
So it's a bit like Civilization to a certain extent, right?
They will have to overcome their differences if they want to.
Looks like Age of Empires run graphics.
Is to manage this crew and assign them to specific
more like Empires, maybe so 2 or 3, right?
If you want the ship to move faster, you need to put more people on the sails. If you want the ship to shoot back, you need to put more people on the guns. This is how you play your revolution. It's a turn-based strategy experience.
Oh, it's turn-based.
Divided into 2 phases.
I hope they add some cool stuff, like maybe you can shoot whales or like
analyze enemy
can kill the fishes.
Enemy bullets and decide your strategy.
Oh, I don't think they have those things.
Comes the resolution phase.
It looks like you're just shooting other ships.
Your decisions play out in real time. As your adventure continues, you upgrade your ship and crew and rescue more people who join your cause. We just
Immersion simulator.
To the wall, and the reaction
it's
was
better than Black Flag.
Intense. We saw a lot of backlash from people who treated the simple act of portraying enslaved people with agency as some kind of agenda. But the support has been even louder.
Guys, stop it with the agenda, right?
There is a massive audience of players
True.
who are hungry for
there's no agenda here.
That step outside.
Clearly, there's no agenda here. They are trying to promote black people.
Black Sailors is for
Black Sailors is for everyone
who wants to see history through a different lenses. A lens of resistance, humanity, and freedom. Thanks for listening, and I can't wait for you all to sail the Bay of All Saints with us.
Alright. That's coming out 2027. Okay, what's this though? Yo, this is anime-inspired game. Gundam. Wait, what? Owen Protovul. Oh, it's a fighting game. Oh, damn. That guy is just stun locked. Remind me of Zenless Zero, the Mazinger stuff. Mazinger Boo. Except for this one, it's a little bit more like scuffed. Cool. They gotta show more enemies, man. There's only one enemy.
All right. Well, that was an incredible trailer for Netcode Warriors. I am joined by my co-host, Derek Fields, and right now we also happen to have the CEO and game director of Sun Studios, Segun Oshede. How are you?
I'm good. Glad to be here. How's everybody doing?
Doing well. Doing well. Now we're happy to be checking out this
microphone
game.
So, a bit low quality, but you know what? It's fine.
These are totally new characters, right? Totally new IP. Can you kind of walk us through the entire development process?
Yeah. So we've been working on Netcode Warriors since 2020. So it's been a hot minute.
Okay.
You
love fight and shooting games.
Kind of earliest days were a lot of ideation.
The clothes look like Owen from CCN.
Like, what does this IP mean? Like, what is it about? Like, kind of figuring out some of the story and lore aspects. And
CEO from what?
In, like,
CEO, man.
How we were going to reference our inspirations and things like that. Once we were able to kind of communicate with Watanabe-san and Moriyama-san. So those are the guys from Japan who actually worked on the Digimon IP. Kenji is like one of the original kind of creators and designers of the Digimon IP.
Wait, who's the other guy?
Once we were able to kind of talk with those guys and get
like
more of a hone in on the art style, I think that kind of like we were off to the races at that point. We also had other very talented designers. Ivan Fiorelli, famously, I think has done like some stuff for Fantastic Four comic. I think he was the penciler for Fantastic Four for a couple of years. Mitch Lucas has a pretty famous webtoon that's in development called Project Divider. So a lot of very talented artists kind of help shape the artistic vision of the game.
Where's the game?
My inspirations for art generally are always going to be based on my background. So I'm Nigerian.
You are going to play his game. One day.
Yoruba. Right? I'm Yoruba, so the Yoruba tribe. That was important to me. But also bringing in some of the things from my childhood that really stood out to me artistically.
He looks like
stylistically.
Calm down.
Very Shibuya punk and grind fiction inspired. You have a lot of like streetwear and street culture aspects that are kind of baked into some of the art and especially the human characters, but then the transformations into these like larger than life like warriors. We call them code warriors. It's very Sentai
he's talking a bit too long though.
So those are like
show the games,
bringing in a lot of like aspects of things I grew up with, like Mega Man Battle Network.
Okay, is he going to show the games or not?
Other franchises like that really shaped the vision of like the IP and everything like that. But
yeah, rock on. I mean, it's easy to see.
Was his game not NetCode, the fighting one?
Like
but why show more of it, right?
Of influences and the types of media that I was growing up with.
You gotta show more of it.
Those influences, like they breathe all throughout NetCode Warriors. There's something that you nudged on that I would love to hear more about. One of my favorite topics is talking about cultural intersection and how these different inspirations can come together to breathe new life. You're directly interfacing with Japanese developers and artists within this project. And so can you expand a little bit more about what it's like to work, truly as a globalized studio?
Yeah, so the whole studio is remote. I've always said like I don't really care where you come from. I just care that you got heart and talent, right? That's it. I don't even care too much like how much experience you have, because I think it's very easy to fall into that trap when you're hiring somebody of that whole thing like, oh well, I need experience to get a job. How can I get a job if I don't have
experience? Is good, all right? Why would you know?
For me, it's just if I see passionate people, talented people, I tend to reach out to those and try to see if there's like a way we can collaborate in certain aspects and certain avenues.
Which game is this?
In regards to
this for the upcoming
the globalization of everything, like people from all over the world, from Spain, from Indonesia, animation team, the riggers, animators from Brazil, and so like your team is kind of worldwide.
So it's worldwide team
by necessity, just because we want the best people that we can bring onto the project. In regards to working with the Japanese guys specifically,
why not, right?
Definitely
if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do, right?
Hard to overcome. You're like translating emails back and forth, trying to make sure that you're not saying anything that they can be perceived as like offensive and incorrect. Like you want to make sure you're culturally sensitive to whoever you're speaking to and kind of the background.
Never be offensive,
these guys who are very well known in the industry for the kind of work they've done. So it was very important for us to always approach those conversations with respect and make sure that the people who we're talking with, that they're creatively and artistically being fulfilled by the work we're asking them to do. I'd say that's kind of our general approach to how we do stuff.
So, I mean, in game development, we all know it's not easy, especially when you're running a team, and especially when you have a globalized team like you do. Can you speak to a little bit of the challenges that kind of come up and kind of how you kind of triumphed over them?
I'd be lying if I said I've got this part
this is
down
cool
100%.
And all about, they need to talk about the actual game.
I'm learning every day.
I don't think you should just talk about the game, because when you have a show for black people,
right?
You gotta be able to talk a little bit about your culture.
Because I'm like talking with people in Spain who are 4 hours ahead, or Japan who are 12, 14 hours ahead, whatever. Right? So like sometimes it's me being up at 3 a.m.
This video is boring.
8 a.m. to do something, right? So that the reality is like
if the video is boring,
it's a grind. It's
then
really
you
hard.
It.
It's difficult. It's mentally taxing.
But there's more like than dislike. Haters
would love to see me more. But at times,
let me refresh.
That to achieve
there's
greatness,
more like than dislike.
Great things, right?
So haters are losing for this one, right?
So yeah, I hold myself to a very high standard in regards to how I do
interview
work,
is too
how I
long.
operate, and everything like
Is
that.
it too long?
Guys,
is it too long though?
I can't expect everybody to put in.
No, it's not rigged, man. Why would it be rigged? Everybody likes this script.
110%. Whatever I have.
Everybody likes this script, right?
Because these projects that we're working on as a studio, you know, they're very important to me. I'm very passionate about them. To me, Sun Studios is poised to be like one of the next premier like fighting game developers, at least based out of the West.
You respect the blackies.
If we do things correctly, and
what's your problem, man? You gotta respect.
Sure that we're precise and
let's guess who paid more to be on the show.
How we do things. And
the other guy.
Our heart into
the other guy, right?
You know, so that's kind of my approach to that.
As a fighting game, this means
that who is this guy actually? There's two of them,
fighting game community and entering into a nuance for things like iframes and move cancellations and like hitbox coordination.
Yeah.
I am arbitrarily gesturing at this as just a fighting game couch player. Dead or Alive was my game of choice, and I'm no longer good at any of them. But they bring such a nuance, and so what sort of nuance, emergent outcomes do you hope comes from
what kind of game is he making? He will show you after this, right?
How people play and
he will show you after this.
Yeah. So NetCode Warriors, right? Obviously, there's the stylistic kind of things that we're referencing, but in regards to the gameplay itself, I think that's actually where it shines.
Is
where
there chat? There's no chat, right?
Specialness comes from because we're making an arena
Comments
fighter.
turn off. There's no chat as well.
Which, you know, there's a lot of them out there. You know, usually based on licensed IP. You know, like your famous anime or whatever. Those games usually designed for a more casual experience.
Dead or Alive, is he a gooner?
Competitively deep.
I don't think he's a gooner.
It's more about getting to experience your favorite characters and play them in a way
where's the game
that's
though?
Easy for you to do and easy for you to switch from character to character and just do really cool stuff and kind of put it down and like add a good time or whatever. And that's not really the design goal here. The design goal here is for you to put hundreds, thousands of hours into like the game is like constantly revealing itself to you. And in that kind of design space, arena fighters haven't really had competitive spotlight before. I mean, there's one or two here or there, but they all kind of make compromises to kind of have that conversation with the fighting game community, I would say. And we're kind of looking at things in a sort of a different direction. Obviously, we're trying to incorporate some things like motion inputs are pretty big for us.
What do you mean no more game?
Circles and things like that.
You mean the entire show just him talking? No way, man.
Usually in traditional fighting games,
no way the entire show just him talking, right?
We're putting those
There's got to be more games. I'm here for black voice and gaming.
And other things like that. But the idea of what an arena fighter is or what it can be is a real expression of freedom of movement in a three-dimensional space that 2D fighters just generally aren't really like can't do in the same way, I'd say.
You remember seeing a lot of emotes when they had chat last year?
Even the 3D fighters that you're familiar with, like Dead or Alive or Tekken or Virtual Fighter, because jumping usually and crouching share an input. Jumping, crouching, and stepping to the side share an input that limits how quickly you can move in and out of the foreground. And
it's a long interview. It's a very long.
Backwards quickly with like intervals of that. That's why like there's like high level techniques about.
I understand that they want to like
foreground
interview the developers, but I feel like this is too long.
More like there's a real freedom of movement.
I think there should be a
skill and depth is how the decisions you're making.
If it's too long, it makes the show become boring.
Wherever you want, but are you moving in the right place at the right time?
His voice doesn't sound like
quickly adjusting to what your opponent is doing and things like that. So that's kind of the design space that we're in regards to what NetCode Warriors is and what it can be.
Okay. All right.
We spoke a little bit earlier.
Oh man, stop asking him questions, man.
A new IP that you haven't seen before. Let's say we're fast forward.
I blame this guy. This guy is asking him questions.
I'm sure it will.
This could have been an email.
Love to interact with their favorite characters.
I know, right? It could have been.
Do the Sun Studios have
this as an additional
kind of aspirations to take those characters and develop them for other forms of media? And like, what does that success look like for you?
Yeah, this is something I've thought about loosely. I haven't put too much thought into it, to be honest. But from what I've thought about, I do think like a companion manga makes a lot of sense. Like a one-shot manga,
I don't know what they're thinking, man.
Really succinct with the art style and the inspirations.
I don't know what they're thinking.
That would make a ton of sense. I think animation, like a short film, could also do wonders. I think also there's various opportunities because the designs are so wild and so like dynamic, and there's obviously licensing opportunities.
Hopefully this is the last one. The last question, right?
could be cool. The human characters have these very tech wear kind of inspired outfits, so something that kind of leads into that I think could be interesting as well. But yeah, mostly, like manga, animation, novelization.
What characters you haven't seen anything yet? They showed it earlier, but very briefly, right?
One could pursue, or one, that we thought about to some degree, but haven't put too much thought into, because we're just really focused on making a good game with a good story first.
Come on, man.
Something I want to make sure is that I don't want people to feel like, oh, like I didn't get this, like I have to go do homework elsewhere to understand like the game I just played, like the story mode I just played, or to understand the characters that I was interacting with. If that makes sense. Like we want like a full story experience, right? Like in NIKKE Warriors. So
really quick before I let you get in, Derek, I want to know.
Okay.
All right. Are you keeping the story under wraps, or can you speak a little bit to the story a little bit right here?
Don't ask about the story, man.
Yeah,
story.
I can talk about the story a little bit, but essentially, these people, right, humans from all around the world.
Would they collab with NIKKE? I think so.
The cast is culturally diverse intentionally, right? They're from literally every character from somewhere else on Earth. Right, main characters from Nigeria. We got somebody from the Scandinavian region, some Japanese, some Taiwanese. Like American, like they're all from different walks of life, from different parts of the world. They all one day, by happenstance, get like sucked into this alternate world called the network, right? And the network is essentially this living, sort of breathing world. Like when sometimes in lore and fantasy you talk about like Gaia, Earth,
scammers,
like a living,
calm down,
thing.
Man.
And this alternate dimension, that world is like alive, basically. And it's overseen by an entity called the Sovereign. And essentially, the laws of physics are kind of inverted in this alternate dimension, to where energy is an infinite thing, but physical matter is like more limited than it is here. The humans kind of quickly realize that, like, oh, if we could funnel this energy to Earth, then India we would have potentially unlimited energy.
I think so.
And shenanigans ensue. That's basically the gist, the kind of surface level gist of the story.
Code breakers.
Love a good story, and I'm glad that you expand on that a little bit. It relates on a lot of what I was thinking about. There was a nugget that you mentioned about the story, about a lot to do with the game's identity and the expectation of players committing an amount of time to it, so that they don't feel like that they have to do homework outside of the game.
They got a lot of funding by IGN.
Games now are emerging in a space where let me rephrase and say, all media is emerging into a space where they're competing with each other. Whether you're a game or a cartoon or a movie, the attention space is like a continuously crowded economy. And so looking to keep your players in this environment in hopes that they will dedicate that time and expand upon the story.
Less than 2 hours, I think 1 hour.
It sounds like a huge undertaking.
I would say 1 hour and 30 minutes.
It commands, standing out with some of these other arena fighters.
You like the blackest guy? He seems to be the coolest.
What do you think about that? Emerging into a saturated space, emerging into a space where the goal of keeping players attuned to the game is going to be really important. Are there other elements that are going along with the story to keep people coming back for more?
Yeah, I think the big thing, like the competitive kind of drive.
No, this game will never be the killer,
right? From a competitive standpoint,
his webcam is a bit low quality though. You can see some pixels.
Player base that sustains over time.
I'm not saying that he's poor,
also is like,
but it's just you can see some pixels, right?
Games, like you need to show your player base that you're gonna put more time into it outside of just the initial release. So you're gonna expect like some kind of downloadable content, whether it's more characters and things like that down the line, which are all things, conversations we're having and plans we're making. I obviously can't speak to anything definitively like that at this time.
Players will come back.
All conversations we're having about how to make sure that NIKKE Warriors is it's not just a game; it's an intellectual property, right? That can extend past just the game itself, right? Yeah. Like whether we get to make like a NIKKE Warriors 2 or 3 or whatever, right? Like we've already had conversations about some of the story elements that would play into NIKKE Warriors 2 if we got to make that. And we have some very interesting kind of
this is one of the worst show I've ever seen.
I think it's very hard to market. You need to show players that there's something, either you usually need IP or something unique or something they're familiar with, something to grab.
And it's a free full.
So one thing is obviously like
should be next Tuesday,
designers who worked in Marvel, worked in Bandai and Digimon. Like that was like one pull. Another pull that I can't go into too much detail about, but I can basically explain is that we got some pretty prominent content creators in the fighting game community to agree to give to let us use their likenesses actually as characters in the game, as playable characters in the game. So that's something I'm super excited about. Because I think it really creates this like fandom kind of relationship between the game and those content creators and their communities, right? That
content
I
creators.
think will really, accent kind of that IP
I come back
in an interesting way.
This dude is still yapping.
Yeah.
Okay, it's done. He's done.
Folks watching, you are both the CEO of Sun Studios and
He's a
also the
CEO,
game
guys.
director. So you're actually
Correct.
covering multiple projects at a time.
Yeah.
Talk to us about like what does your typical day look like when we're talking about literally being part of crafting the business, which is the games in your case, but then also having to operate also on the kind of business side of things.
Okay, we're gonna talk about the business side of things, right?
We're currently so fully self-funded. So I do have a day job
Just getting started.
that I do as well. That
What do you mean he got a day job? Why do I need to listen to that?
That allows we all have day jobs that we use that allow us to fund the studio.
He isn't hyped about the game.
A decent amount of my day obviously is going to that, and most of my Sun Studios related work is outside of that work day. Generally speaking.
If there's a chat going on,
I mentioned earlier I don't get a lot of sleep. I wasn't hyperbolizing. That's just like generally how things are.
The lights
right
are going up though.
I'm the game director on both this and
the lights are going up. That's all that matters, right?
Project Saturday and Battle Manga. So I'm the game director on both of those projects at the same time.
I got Rio and Himari, so I spend the rest at regular recruitment.
A lot of people,
Wait, why are you spending at regular though?
What to do?
Save for the fest.
Kind of, making sure we hit our deadlines, our marketing kind of goals, and everything like that. So those are kind of different kind of facets that play into.
You're gonna email him and
how
ask him
my
to mentor
schedule
you?
lines up, but I don't have a specific like. Here's what I do at 8 a.m. and here's what I do, and because sometimes
you're going to be a hater of his game. Why are you hating on his game though?
Yeah.
Why are you hating on him?
You're a game director. We know that
he's
some
a game
of those
director. Do you know?
Moments kind of feel like locking ourselves into a box.
He's a game director, right? You don't get to hate him.
More about Netcode Warriors and understand what you and Sun Studios are doing for not only this but the other projects that have been alluded to during this conversation. With the limited time that we've had, I've already learned so much.
Oh, then use the rest, right?
That we maybe didn't get a chance
you
to
can
cover
pull for
that
either one.
Like
the pulls only work on Rio and Himari. It doesn't work on standard banner because you're asking standard banner or something.
Specifically, marketing has been a thing that we would like to do more of, right? I think we're planning on setting up. By the time this goes out, we probably should have like a Discord server. People
calm down. Just because people don't play Marathon doesn't mean people won't play this, right?
Each other about the game and the characters that have been revealed and have more speculation about the story and different things like that. We want to, kind of announce some of the voice actors that we kind of had conversations with and cast for some of the roles and as well. So yeah, the game's kind of ramping up and the development's kind of ramping up in a very interesting way. I
really
obviously cannot give a definitive release date for the game at this time, but the plan is to release it next year at some point.
It doesn't really matter who you pull for, to be honest, right?
Yeah. Next year, that's the plan.
Maybe if you want to, you can pull for more Rio. Or more Himari.
Terrific just chatting with you.
It gives
you a little bit more about you, about Sun Studios, and about.
The thing is, if you pull standard banner, I don't know who you will get.
I appreciate this.
The pool is too big, right?
It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
If you like what we're doing,
then
scan the QR code and consider supporting the XP Fund, which helps provide grants to
if you want to support the show,
developers to help move their projects across the next stage of development. Now, let's get back to some more trailers.
Okay, all right, let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay, what game is this? Rogue Eclipse. Hype as heck, bro. There's a lot of things on the screen I can't tell. I can't see what's happening. Okay. Alright. I mean, not bad for an indie game. Is it me or the audio is off? No, the audio is there.
Pay attention, adversary.
It's there, man.
I can't let it end here.
Maybe refresh.
This time will be different.
Ooh. Wait, is there a black man in the middle? What is a black man doing? Oh, it's a fighting game? Wait, I don't understand. Oh, we can co-op. Okay, who wants to co-op? You can fight somebody. Wow. Is it like Tetris? I think so. So it's like an online multiplayer Scramble Star Crossing. Okay. Your mom might like it. Damn. Okay, what is this though? I like GB, alright. Oh shoot. GB got destroyed. Truck-kun is supporting me from another world. Okay, this one is like an anime vibe. Wait, naked dude? I don't get it though. So you are driving, you are using a truck. July 29th, so that's like next month. Okay. Ooh. Sun Studios.
It's time for a new hero.
Wait, what's this? Oh, it's a fighting game. Reminds me of Ben 10 a little bit. Ooh. Battle manga. Okay.
Plum Road Tea Dream is gonna be a look into the life of S, which is my alter ego. So it's like a semi-autobiographical game. And S makes these virtual spaces for themselves that they call sanctuaries, out of a wish or a need for a world that is more safe, or for a world that
you get trees around
accommodates better for grief and sadness.
It's like mixtape.
Or for a world
how do you
where
play
they
this though?
Can
or you just walk around, is it?
Versions of themselves that like somehow find a hard
just
time
throw the plant
existing
inside
in
him.
real life. My name is Samuel Baido. I'm 33 years old. I'm based in Antwerp, Belgium. I work as a theater maker,
Belgium is EU, right?
performer, and mentor. And in the last 3-4 years, I've also been working as a game designer. I think it's a game that can be enjoyed by experienced players, but also by people that have no previous experience with video gaming. Next to walking being the main action, some of the things you will come across are like interactable words like read or
sleeping,
sit
like Slipstream,
or listen. Those are like some of the interactions you can do in the game. So it's,
I don't like the font that they
simple.
use.
I think it's really about
that's being used in this
the
game.
experience, about getting
the
to
font
know
is like,
the story,
doesn't match the vibe of the
S,
game.
and
Maybe that's just me,
spending
right?
time in these
just like a small nitpick.
sanctuaries. There are sanctuaries created for rest, sleep, and dreams.
Okay.
But there is also a sanctuary that kind of encapsulates a painful, even traumatic
This is a
memory,
masterpiece.
I would say. There is a sanctuary that questions how we can grieve for people that we don't know but feel close to.
But it's not my type of game, right? It's not my vibe of game.
So this is like almost a game inside of a game.
Okay.
It's just a circle of chairs.
Will this game help you fall asleep?
But I'll read out
Maybe.
the little plaque.
Maybe it will help you fall asleep.
Sit with them. I hope to turn this into a game one day. A game where you walk and encounter names on chairs. A list of names of people of color in Belgium who were killed by the police. I wonder what it would be like to sit with them around.
Wait, who is killed by the police?
There is
this game is
the
to sit with
homeworld
people who are killed by
that
the police. I don't get it.
all of the sanctuaries.
How can you
and in the homeworld
make a game for people who are killed by the
iterations
police?
of S live.
I don't understand.
I call them NPCs.
They are no longer around.
Playable characters.
It's very deep. I mean, like
chat with them, and a big part of the game
you just gotta make a good game,
to kind of help them get unstuck or to help them heal in some kind of way.
Help people to heal.
I think the game is important to me for many different reasons. The creation of the game was really triggered by this traumatic event that's out of my youth.
So it's a because it's a traumatic event from
very painful rupture that I had.
Is this like Minecraft?
Because of my sexuality, and already very early on, because of playtesting the game or kind of having these open door moments where people could come and test the game, I noticed that it really resonated with a lot of people.
Okay, that's
and
good then, right? That's
the
good.
game opened for them maybe some ways of like reflecting or philosophizing on the topics that it offers. I would get messages that would be like, wow, you inspired me to start writing again, like I'm journaling again. Somehow sharing this very personal story made a lot of people feel really
His
seen.
youth during the lockdown.
I also think Plum Road Tea Dream
I don't remember him saying that.
is important to me because it's like this hugely collaborative work. There are often comments on this work of like, whoa, I never thought about making games by 3D scanning clay sculptures that you make in real life. Or we also made this theater piece out of Plum Road Tea Dream, and there people are like, okay, you're using a video game as a medium for a live performance. I've never seen this. So I also think we pushed some boundaries in some ways. And kind of bridged
is
the
this a
game
datum?
sector and the arts a little bit more.
I don't think I hear the person mention the pronouns.
People find their way to it, play it, and enjoy it, and that it triggers something for them, that they get something out of it.
I can't even read the word. What's that? Plum Road? Tea, is it? Tea Dream.
Hello and welcome back.
Welcome back, baby.
My lovely co-host Lori.
Hello.
And also here we have combat designer and also my former colleague Stephen O. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Hanging in there. Weird time, but you know.
Sure.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it's good to see you again. You know.
Good to see everyone.
It's been a while. So let's just jump right in.
My eyes hurt. Why does your eyes hurt?
Talk to us a little bit about kind of your path to becoming a combat designer.
Yeah, so my path as coming to combat designer, it's like I had very humble beginnings. I started off in Albany, New York. That's where I grew up. And my brother is a lot older than me, and he would introduce me to a bunch of comic books and action movies, like the Five Deadly Venoms, Kid with the Golden Arms, and one of my favorites, you know,
isn't this a Chinese
Bruce
movie?
Leroy and the Last Dragon. And I just wanted to become these kind of characters.
Oh, is it a fighting game again?
Taking gymnastics and
it has to be a fighting game, right?
No way, and things like that.
No way
you be the character.
Unless it's an open world game.
I translated that energy into like making games. I like realized that not just being a game designer, I could also be a person that creates these sort of action figures or adversaries or even the heroes to allow people to feel like that person I was trying to capture and become myself. You know, so. Went to school for it. I went to school at Rochester Institute of Technology. I didn't know anything about
going to be a long
before that. I took like one class in high school.
I think so.
And RIT was just starting to have a games program. And I wanted to make sure that I can get into the program. I started talking to, like, I originally went there for IT, knowing that they're going to have this game program. And I lined all my classes
95% autobiography, 5% gameplay.
And have them transfer over because I didn't have a whole lot of money to like stay there extra
Too much talking.
And then along the way, I met a lot of people that had been working in games. And had an internship where they realized there's a specific
another 1 hour of
a person who makes the enemies or a person who works on the hero.
Is he going to show his game or not?
So that was like my first.
Oh, his game was the previous one.
Realizing the role of a combat designer.
No way. Right?
You said that you took like
Stop
martial arts classes
bro.
too.
Show the games.
So what was like? I guess what was the process of like taking that experience from that and then
is she black? She doesn't look black.
Applying it to combat design?
Yeah, so like I grew up in like moving my body and understanding like punches and kicks, right? Being able to throw them yourself. And then you sort of get into the space where you're trying to like read your opponent. They're going to start doing punches and kicks. And as I gotten older, I was like, okay, well, I can't just go out fighting everybody. And somehow like you learn this kind of dialogue with the person that you're like sparring with or fighting with that I like really just couldn't get enough of, because it's like that movie quote from the Matrix: you don't know somebody until you fight them. Or you can really learn them as you fight them. Like you start.
They should do that, right? They should be like
moves that
overlay the game on top.
Train them to do certain things.
I don't know why they don't do that
in real life, but you can't do that all the time. So I started
think that would be
playing
better for
fighting
them.
games. And back in the
while
day,
they're talking, they put the game on top.
PlayStation came with a demo of Tekken, and it had the same movements that I had like learned when I was growing up. So I started doing like amateur competitive Tekken matches all the way up into college. And in doing that, I learned like frame data and different things too. So it's a little bit of like
experience,
learning how my body moved, understanding the mechanics of making a good punch, then being able to read that mechanic in the actual games, like how the characters were throwing punches and the frame data and the speed that it happens. That allowed me to take all that knowledge and translate it into, these are how we're going to make these characters readable. This is how we're going to make this style feel good. And then there's this meta style to it as well. Of like, okay, well, this is for a person who wants to be a rushdown character or a zoner. This is for the people that like grappling. And you just kind of have your expression. And then as you play your friends, you kind of know their behavior, and you're like, okay, he knows that I'm going to do this, and I know that he's going to do this. So that's how I counter it. So a little bit of that.
He's done.
About it being kind of a dialogue.
Oh shoot, he's gonna ask more questions.
Like, I'm interested to know, what is your approach?
Why would you be interested to know?
Slate, this character's never been done before. What is your approach to coming up with this initial combat design for characters?
Yeah, you really want to come up with like, what's the core fantasy of this character? What is his background?
I think the talking is definitely too long.
Why
to cut down on that.
Why are they trying to express themselves through violence, right? Like, how are they going to communicate? So somebody who might grow up in an adversarial environment, they might feel
showcasing stuff,
more aggressive, or like, you have to beat people to the punch. Like, the world is so chaotic around me that I have to be more aggressive to get stability. So the first thing I just started to do is like, what is the character's fantasy, and then build that kind of backstory that fits with them. And then I look at gameplay moments that are on the title. That. Like
I get it, right?
If the person has to be hyper aggressive, and I'm like, okay, maybe their stance is always going to be slightly forward, and they're going to be a more aggressive pose, and they're going to have more dominating moves that like either armored, or armored meaning like they absorb a hit while they're giving a hit, or if I'm going to make somebody who grew up in a little bit more naive or more playful, maybe they're going to be more standoffish back, or like they kind of think that even in the heat of battle, it's like a game, or like it's silly to them, it's like fun. They're going to be more like fluid in sort of their movements and playful in their actions. So you can have like two different fantasies that have these many different play styles that can even go with it. So
yeah, and another thing too is that you spoke about dialogue. How does combat design relate to other elements of the game, such as narrative?
I often think that like in a fight, you're going to have this natural back and forth of like taking turns. Basically, you're saying things and they're responding to it, right? So there's already this like action and response.
Is there live comments on they disable live comments?
But you could tell a dialogue or a story really through the environment. How did it change over time? And you don't always have to show damage on a actual character. You can show how things are breaking in the environment. You can show how this person's getting a little bit more desperate during the fight. How there is a reversal or double down. Basically, like you think they're winning, and then they do something, and now you're losing. You're on the back foot. So that's just the choreography of the fight, how it can turn into dialogue. But there's also like maybe they learned a new ability, maybe something that's unlocked from them, from a core memory. How does that fit into the story? How does this new unlockable mechanic fits thematically to where the character's goals are? And how does their opponent stand in the way of that goal? It's not always good versus evil. It might be my goals versus your goals. You want to, make the world feel all the pain that you felt, or you want to stop the world from feeling pain ever again, and that just puts us at conflict.
Absolutely.
Fair question. I have another question for you. Are there any types of styles of combat you've really yet to see in a game? And how would you kind of approach that? First of all, what are they? And then also, how would you kind of approach that and want to bring that into a game?
Oh, well, I feel like I've seen a lot of different martial arts, a lot of different styles in games, and I kind of specialize more so in melee combat. You know, there's a lot of different ways to approach combat with like magical abilities or gunplay and different things. So I don't know if I can really speak to a style I haven't seen at all, because like even like capoeira, we're starting to see a bigger resurgence in that, but we haven't seen a whole lot of like African martial arts. I don't think there's like as popular or is as documented in the world of like these different styles of African martial arts. And if I could speak to how to do it, I don't think I would give that away. You could make a food blog while watching it. I think that would be like, hey, I'm going to do this game that has some African styles.
What time is the SONY stuff?
One might go with this approach where we're thought of life had started in Africa.
Stats on weapons
what if the original African martial art is what it brings in
the SONY
all
stuff
these
is in 1 hour.
styles? Like basically the style that you know, whether it be Muay Thai, Taekwondo,
I think I'd rather watch this. What's this?
Like
Evil Dead Burn.
Evolved from that style, that original martial arts style, and that expressive style. So, you know, how could you make...
Okay, let's watch this in the meantime until he finishes yapping, right?
Feels like it's much better suited.
This one has live comments.
After all, I'm
what game is this?
Pirate, for God's sake. I meant to be showing these nautical narcs the business end of a flintlock, not running the numbers on my armor set or doing math on my critical hit chances. Yar, I say. Yar!
Once he's done, we go back.
Some of the streamlining of Black Flag to resyncs action has led to some peculiar choices, though. Like how you
everybody
can no
say this is the best
Assassin's
Creed. Is it true?
Foes to use in combat. In the original, if you downed a big guy who was wielding a two-handed axe, you could then pick it up and use it to mop up the rest of the scallywags in your path. For whatever reason, that was removed in the demo I played, though. Possibly to simplify things and keep the action moving along without having to clumsily retrieve a weapon from the ground in the heat of battle. I can certainly see the logic in that choice, but honestly, I kind of missed being able to have that kind of freedom, and it felt to me like one of those wholly unnecessary changes that could have just as well been left as it was. Then again, this feature hasn't been a part of the series in quite some time now, so maybe it's just one of these things that no longer fits in with the Anvil engine. While reliving my time with Black Flag was largely awesome, one surprising revelation is that the entirety of the present-day storyline has been removed from this version. As someone who misses when the Assassin's Creed series actually tried to tell a story within its sci-fi world, it's a bit of a bummer to see them follow in Assassin's Creed Shadows' footsteps of giving up on that aspect of the series entirely. It's especially odd if, like me, you have the twist ending at the end of the original Black Flag burned into your memory. I'm honestly very curious how this remake will be able to cut around that aspect of the story entirely, and worry the story might feel a bit awkward in doing so. That said, the historical story and pirate gameplay is quite obviously Black Flag's strength,
how do you do 2 live streams at once?
It won't be any big loss not having it around.
Should I do 2 live streams at once next time?
Perhaps as a way of making
but I'm only one guy, how can I do 2 live
streams
at once, right?
Resynced interestingly adds content to Kenway's story
I don't know how they
that wasn't in the original, some of which I played. This
includes
like a secret
YouTube
story sections that focus on Blackbeard and Stead Bonnet, who were only briefly involved in the original version of Black Flag, if memory serves. There are also new party members you can recruit to join your pirate crew, complete with quests to indoctrinate them into your privateering operations. One such quest involved breaking a shipwright out of jail and persuading her to join my team by agreeing to help her with a personal matter down the road. Her name is Lucy, and she's pretty much a complete badass. I think she'll fit in with Kenway and company just fine. After a handful of hours playing this remake of one of the best Assassin's Creed games, I'm pretty sold on replaying through it in its entirety when it comes out later this year. What do you think? Will you give Black Flag a return trip? Let us know in the comments. For more, check out our recent previews of 007 First Light and
007, baby!
For everything else, keep plundering the goods with IGN.
Okay. Okay, still talking. Aliens, guys, aliens.
Hello everyone, Chris Cross here, Design Director at Cold Iron Studios. We're excited today to showcase and talk about the new Specialist class. A brand new class we're introducing for Aliens Fireteam Elite 2 releasing this
I missed a 20-minute interview.
Here with me are Derek, Brock,
it's still going
MJ from our development.
I didn't miss it.
Hi, I'm Derek Wade, lead combat.
Is the Black Voices Gaming over?
I'm Brock Robin.
It's still there. Wait, chill out. They're still talking, man. Let them talk first.
Hey there. I'm MJ.
Once they finish talking, we go back and support them, right?
The Specialist is the pinnacle.
We are a Black Voice Gaming supporter.
This is about pushing the end game and kitting out the ultimate soldier so you can clear the highest difficulties. And
wait, what game is this actually?
The game throws at you.
Aliens is a game? I thought it's a horror game.
About the Specialist gameplay loop?
So to build out your Specialist, you need to level up your other classes first. Playing as a Specialist increases your Specialist rank, which unlocks unique perks and items and gives you more room to tinker on the perk board. However, most of the real juicy stuff like abilities and replacers need to be unlocked.
Very interesting.
Classes first.
We need to hear the Black Voice to support. No, we can go back after this, right? We've heard enough.
For example, I've got a level 10
Where's
medic.
the Eastern Studios?
Everything I can do on my medic, I can
There's
bring
no
that
Eastern
over
Studios,
to the
man.
Specialist and combine it with everything else I've unlocked on the other classes.
Maybe they are in some other situation,
If you've
right?
got all your classes leveled up, there's an embarrassment of riches to work with. What kind of Specialists have you guys come up with?
I wanted to make something that was all about sending rounds downrange, so I kitted out something I call the Gunfighter. I combined abilities that have me spraying tons of lead, so I started with the burst configuration from the Duelist, the ability that gives you this huge experimental gun that's normally exclusive only to that class. And then for my secondary ability, I'm using the Bodyguard turret from the Machinist. That gives me a turret that flies around and is always doing damage to enemies. And then I rounded those two out with the Deadeye passive, so as long as I'm hitting anything, I'm getting increased stopping power and lower recoil. And of course, for my weapons, I went with the Revolver Rifle as my primary and the Frontier Revolver as my sidearm, because this build is the ultimate Xeno hunting cowboy.
Nice! Your Gunfighter Specialist sounds awesome. What did you cook up, MJ?
Check this out. I came up with something I'm calling the Paladin. I wanted to build the Aliens version of the fantasy where I'm tanky and have a huge weapon, but I can also defend my team and heal them. I'm using the Blast Cannon ability, which gives me tons of crowd withdrawal, and I modded it to buff me with extra damage and defense. Then, for team support, I went with the Medic's Trauma
Why is he
Station for
sounding
heals
depressed?
and the Guardian passive.
The reason
So
why
whenever I
he's
shoot
depressed
something
is
that's attacking
because
my ally gets healed.
he's forced
And
to
then,
be
of
there
course,
against his
I wanted
will.
something that feels like a giant sword, so I went with the classic smart gun.
Does that make sense?
Wow, your Paladin is super cool. I love how you leaned into that Paladin trope. What
Wow.
about you, Brock? What's your Specialist like?
I wanted to go big and loud.
The
so
white
I customized
voice
the Grenadier
of
Specialist.
Fuentes and
If
Sneeko.
there was a chance to use an
Yo,
explosive,
chill out, man.
I took it. Naturally, I'm using Titan rockets from the Marauder class as my primary. Enough said.
Because I'm gonna be honest, these two shows are very boring, man. I don't know what's happening. Let's wait for a bit, right? How are they still talking though? What are they talking? I'm just waiting for State of Play, right? State of Play is in 1 hour. So once State of Play comes out, this one is more exciting than the other one, to be
Obviously, for my second gun, I'm bringing a damn rocket launcher. To quote Private Hudson, I'm the ultimate badass.
fair. Okay, I'm muting this for now.
To defeat it with just pressing the simple attack button,
I'm gonna log in for dailies.
and take 0 damage.
While he's
That
talking
lets
still.
me know that the animations
Last year,
are
Black
beautiful,
Voice was
the
better.
pacing is correct.
I don't
Maybe
remember,
there's,
actually.
If I do get hit, then like, okay, I need to like.
It's about
time
their
out, I need to
voices.
put a
Not a lot of games to
piece
show.
health or something
Really?
that you can,
No, I don't
recharge
think
yourself
that's the
into a
issue,
fight.
though, right? I actually
and then
don't
the
think
other
it's not
parts
a
is
lot
just
of
like
games.
thinking about the fairness and the fatigue that you
He's
might
still
have
talking.
after seeing X amount
He's
of
still
units,
talking about
X
his
amount
game,
of heavy
man.
fights, X amount of times where
His game
you
is
get to
important. Do you not
parry or
understand?
in one particular encounter, and how much time that encounter is going to be. So if you're fighting a boss, maybe that's 4 minutes, and I'm like, all right, well, I need to balance. I have
This
to
is gonna
play
put
this
you
with
to
my
sleep
very
before
basic
SONY.
defending, punching.
I think
and
so.
not get hit for 4 minutes straight. That could be really taxing for somebody. So. How do I make the character interesting enough in those
There's
4
life, you
minutes
know?
that somebody's not overstimulated
Okay, once he's done
or
talking,
fatigued by doing all the actions for that? So
we'll jump back
super
in.
high level, I'd love to go into more detail
just
about it, but
returned
like
from a
that's kind of
work
where I
trip.
start. No, I appreciate that. No.
It's my first time on detail.
I think something that I'm really curious about too, like when you're doing the balancing, like what is your, I guess, the priority you think about in terms of combat? Because I always think about like when I'm playing a game, do you think more about like the offensive, I guess, or like more of like the defensive or like magical parts, or like I don't know if that makes sense, but like what do you try and
not even
prioritize, I guess, when
gaming.
you are starting, like when you're planning that out?
Don't forget to do cooking event.
Is it finishing? You know, we were saying dialogue before, but it's really about the dance. Like even if you go back to those movies that I was talking about,
I wouldn't finish
they're not
exploring
really
this
fighting. They're kind of like doing this sequence of dance moves, you know. So they're your
There's
dance
balancing a game that don't
so
exist
how
yet.
do you make this person interesting? It's not just about defense. If the player's just defending, then that doesn't feel really good. I'm just kind of waiting for my turn, and then I parry, and then I just beat them up or something, right?
Yo, what game is this? Is this God of War? God of War, is it?
Zeus! Your son has returned.
Are they gonna show this later? It's a remake? Remake? Ooh. Is this game good? A lot of people like it, right?
Hey, what's happening, fam? It is OGTC, the original God of War. How y'all doing today? I'm so glad you're hanging out, and I want you to know as we close out this last few months of the God of War's 20th anniversary, I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today. Now look, we are happy and excited.
Okay, that's fine. He can be the VA.
That
He can be the VA.
The Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man. I know.
They're not showing the game, though, right?
Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages, so it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. So, closing, I want to say thank you. Thank you all for your patience.
Thank you,
You've been
baby.
waiting. So thank you for your patience. But most of all, I want to thank you all for
Show the game.
supporting this
Or else
God
I'm not
of
gonna
War
watch.
franchise all these years. Appreciate you. Peace.
PlayStation.
We are not ready. We could all die tonight. We don't even get a
Okay, what's this?
I'm Ryan McCaffrey with IGN, and I am joined by my friend Mark Medina. Mark, you made the trek down to Infinity Ward.
Whoa.
But River Mama and the Golden Table share take time guard out by Flatbridge. But the 3-foot horse and him not afraid of moonlight. But Old Hig, who are gallivant all night without sleep. But Crocodile Man, and how we know for answer me to nap 3 times. She even tell me about the La Diablesse with
they're all
her
black.
one hoof and wide brim hats. How about how Sly Mongoose teeth out one of the man
Wait,
right
Luffy is in this game?
Hey,
Yo, I
those
know
were
Luffy
good
is in this
times, you
game.
know? Good times.
Duffy Detective.
I've been waiting to take a deep dive into the abyss, but I missed my chance to advance and enhance considerably makeshift.
This reminds me of the old game. This one is the old retro game fight. You're offended? Damn.
Not ever living aneurysm combusted. Another term turned families into nothing. For greater good, I get understood. I gotta remain afloat. No lane left stain. Is it insane how I name my quotes? I speak into existence. A brief relief condition. Couldn't occupy the sky without permission. As long as the spell cast, my nature ain't
You hate the BGM so much. This one is fine, right? Is it that bad? Yeah, I feel like it's fine. Beat down city survivors.
My name's Xavier B. Johnson, and this is Diesel Knights.
Ooh, Mac game. Okay. So is it PvP or what?
Hi, I'm Indigo Doyle, Creative Director at Pushing Vertices, located in Toronto, Canada, where we're making Roller Girl, a slice-of-life adventure about
Roller
Naomi,
Girl?
a 16-year-old girl in the 2000s, vibing with her rollerblades and her MP3
Yo, this is
player.
cool
This
as
game
heck.
is a love letter to my childhood, rollerblading through the quiet streets
Roller
of my hometown
skates for girls.
with my own personal soundtrack loaded up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I love rollerblading and music. And that's why we spent a
So
long
now I know
time
the secret.
perfecting the movement in the game to make it feel smooth and
Mixtape
purposeful.
too.
And when it comes to
Yo,
music,
chill out,
I
man.
always have a soundtrack for how I'm feeling.
Look at this, man. This is the
In
real
Roller
deal.
Girl, the music is linked to the mood of the game. Changing the playlist
Even while
changes
raining.
your perception of the world, from happy
You shouldn't be roller skate while raining.
to sad. The mood influences other characters'
Oh, you can
responses
talk to a
you
Karen.
and your dialogue options. Key story moments also impact the mood. We are curating a soundtrack inspired by 2000s pop funk by connecting with local indie bands. So far, we're featuring artists Narima and King Faz. There's something about the way
No
it
idea
feels
who
to
those are.
effortlessly glide down
Independent
a smooth
bands,
street.
right?
Your favorite music playing
Okay.
in your earbuds, and for a moment, it's like time stops, and you're just in a flow state.
But what do you do though? You just listen
That's
to
what
music
Roller
and
Girl
skate?
represents. Your wheels on, your music up, and the freedom to move.
Okay, but what's the
freedom to
objective though,
explore
right?
and learn about yourself as you go.
What do you
start
learn
the
about
game
yourself?
Having just gotten your first car, which breaks down immediately.
So it's like a story game,
Desperate
okay?
for
It's like a
cash to
story
fix
game,
it,
right?
You lace up your rollerblades and grab your MP3 player. You do odd jobs around town, stumble into a romance, and uncover a juicy town mystery.
Wait, romance with a girl?
I don't know about you, but I used
Wait,
to
am I
spend
a
a lot
lesbo?
of time in my head.
Yo, if I'm a
Back in
lesbo,
the
I'm
day,
in.
I would rollerblade
Wait,
around my
flamingos.
hometown, inventing backstories for my neighbors.
Wait,
There's a certain
but she's
charm
16
to
though,
small
right?
towns, and I can't wait for you to poke
Yuri?
around and find the
Yuri,
little stories
let's
that
go.
are hidden behind fences and around corners. Thanks for taking this tour with me,
Okay,
and thank
okay.
you to the Black Voices in Gaming Showcase.
Romance
I
with
can't
the
wait to see
ghosts.
you find your vibe in Roller Girl.
Roller girl, baby. Wow. Look at that. Gaming is so cool. Music changes the world. Why are they talking under the rain? I mean, at least she's not yapping, right? Kudos to that. She's actually showing the game. So I appreciate that, right? Wokey game needs to have LGBT. I like the ghosts. Alright, who is wishlisting? Canada Media Fund.
We are back with
Yo!
Black Voice in Game. You see
Black
how that,
Voice,
we just,
baby!
Push right into it. I
Okay.
am here with Lizette and Marcus Montgomery, Cornerstone Studios, and they are working on a really your first game as a studio, which is Carrier Cuties. It has like a really interesting premise to it for sure. But I want to know how you
More
guys
talking?
started
though?
Cornerstone Studios, because it's like a very
Is it more
you guys
talking?
are like super vets. Even
Good
I'm
to
like
see me support, I know,
just
right?
the stuff that you guys have done, it puts me in awe.
Wait, is it just talking?
So can you guys talk about
Aw,
how
man, talking?
you started the studio and a little bit about your background?
Okay, but why though?
Yeah, we're not new to this. We've been doing this for almost 3 decades.
She's shy. She's very
Some
shy.
of us have been doing it for 3 decades. So we've worked in
3 decades, that's a long time.
AAA, small studios, and we were kind of at a point where our careers we were trying to figure out what was next. We've
Okay,
worked
let
with
the dude
biggest
talk, right?
titles and the biggest IPs in the world.
Let the dude talk a
so
little
we
bit.
thought the next step for
It's
us
not fair
was
that only woman gets to talk.
and starting our own studio.
That's super awesome. And kind of what led you to, you guys know I'm a big fighting game fan. It's like my favorite genre. I play every fighting game.
Fighting game fan.
How did you
Play
kinda
Zenless on
come
Zero
up
then.
with this style of game?
If you're such a fighting game fan,
and kind of want
play
to
Zenless on Zero and pull for every character.
first title.
You know,
Super
a lot of this
awesome.
comes back inherently. I
Okay.
come from that arcade area. That arcade era where fighting games was really prevalent. I like that twitch, fast responsive sort of gameplay. So a lot of the games I've worked on prior have had that. And so this is kind of just falls into that.
Oh, they are both talking, man. Ah, guys, they are both talking. Guys, later we watch which one? English or English subtitles? This one has more people. What the heck is the GT World Series? Okay, anyways.
A blast. Particularly my grandson Morris was having an amazing
Anyways, while they're talking.
And we were like, what happened to this game? And
I can't do anything, right? They need to talk.
Back? And, you know,
talking is
everyone
important,
we talk
right?
to has like such affinity for it. They're like, oh, I remember that game.
Yeah.
They get this
Now,
like
talking
total like twinkly eye.
is how you're able to
look
sell
to
your
it.
product.
And I'm like, so what happened? And I was like, well, maybe if we bring this back with like a fresh IP and make it like, you know, update the mechanics and, you know, bring it into an area where co-play and like team-based mechanics are sort of like pushed a little bit further. And so, you know, that's how kind of got the ball rolling. It was just a fun playtime with our grandson.
That's amazing. And you have you were mentioning this earlier, you have a collection.
Oh shit, I get to fight a dragon?
Like a vast collection of games.
Been collecting games for a very, very long time.
Wait, nobody told me I need to fight a dragon.
You know, between the different eras, we even go back to the Atari, Dreamcast, PlayStation 1.
Should be easy, right?
Saturn. That's awesome.
You know, like my first job in the industry was at Sega, and so
Really?
yes, so I have a huge affinity for Sega and their the litany of games. We've been collecting and carrying a bunch of different physical media for a while, so it's our collection. So,
it also doesn't help that you have
Can't hit me.
So that also.
Really? That's I mean,
This fight is so easy. Really?
No. You know what I mean?
But you can't deny that the boss is big, right?
No, that's really cool. So, if you're looking at your library of games and your grandson, you know, was a little bit frustrated at some of the games he was playing, what made you like decide to pick this one? Like from, you know what I mean? You're just like,
No, I don't know what you mean.
This particular Power Stone, and you're just like.
With kids, you expose them to a lot of things. You never know what's going to stick. So we're always, he comes over and plays with us. Certain things he likes, certain things he wants to play with, he's familiar with. But he also wants to go.
Here's the damage.
Thing.
Just use Tang Tang. Is Tang Tang good for this boss? I haven't used Tang Tang actually, because I haven't built with your one.
Oh, you had the arcade.
Yeah, and he saw the stick and he was like, what's that? I was like, come, son, let me show you what this is about. Yeah. And exactly. And we really love the fact that we found something we can connect with him, and we find that to be a very unique experience, and we want to make sure that how can we replicate that, not just for us, but for other people as well. There's a lot of nostalgia around this sort of games, and
nostalgia in it.
People of our age may want to be able to share it with the kids.
You don't have your one either.
I think that we have
I just haven't built her, right?
Kind of bridge that intergenerational play.
That's cool.
Tantang is
rolling
P5?
into this, listen,
Damn.
like how did you come
P5?
up with this particular
That's crazy.
game? And then can you talk about the premise of it, because it's extremely interesting.
You know, I think all good games that kind of hit the zeitgeist often reflect like the conversation we're currently having, and the conversation we're all currently having is AI. So
like a 90s rap song.
So I was like, you know, let's you know, and there's assumptions that we all come to, which is like, you know, we're all going to eventually be killed by robots. So let's just play out to the worst scenario what that may look like and make it absurd.
The monster's movement pattern was exact one-to-one with Sinal Grass.
What a post-AI world
Who is
looked
Sinal
like.
Grass
Like,
again?
well, our pets are still here, so of course they'd be the ones who take over the world. What would that
Camille
look
is going
like?
to be the best support for Lobaton.
And then you start doing these really silly
Camille is a
world
dude.
and logic exercises, and then you end up with a really wild story, and that's kind of how we ended up here.
So we don't talk about him, right?
Carrier Cuties takes place in the future,
reason it
where
feels
AI does
familiar
what AI
is
is going
because
to do, and
based
eventually
on using
humans are
quite
extinct.
accurate.
And our pets essentially become sentient and take over the world we've left behind. And
Xenoblade
they build
is the lightning
battle bots
bolt.
in the shape of their former owners to battle out
Monster
their
Hunter.
primitive instincts. And that's sort of
Wow.
the premise behind this.
So they died. So their owners straight up are gone. and then they're just like remembering their humans.
Yes.
Did the pets didn't kill them? AI killed them?
Yeah,
Because I'm like, this is so sad.
AI killed them.
Like AI killed them. You know,
Yeah.
AI's gonna do what they're gonna do.
Yeah. So let's jump into it. We're gonna play, and then I think it would be really interesting to just kind of go over the character design.
So they're going to
pet
play
design, and then kind of your approach to art, you know, and that kind of thing. So I'm gonna try to play and talk at the same time.
I will give you
We'll
some
see.
tips as we're playing.
Okay.
You know, just press X and Y a lot, and you'll be fine.
Okay. So what's the character?
Show the game, man.
So
This particular character.
This is essentially our boxer and our boxer.
Wait, let me
so
watch this
essentially,
first.
the boxer pet is piling his humek, as we call it.
Humek.
We get to see a muscular
And
dude.
essentially, they appear as humans at first, and as you sort of unlock super modes, their robot abilities reveal themselves to you.
That's cool. So you guys have pets, dogs?
Yes.
That's so cool, man.
That's notorious. That's when you're like, you're like, what the hell are you
It's
doing?
time for a bath.
Yeah, it's you gotta handle that. You gotta handle that in pleasant ways. But you know, we really want to pull in the humor as much as we can of the characters that we have. You know, and you know, while this is still early, we want to be able to represent the humor and the character and the humanity of it all. So very much like the classic Power Stone game, you've got dive kicks. You can pick up and push different objects in the world. You can pick up tables, throw them at your opponent. Ooh. There's hazards in the world as well.
So you can throw stuff at the enemy.
Hit 'em against that wall. You'll also
Power
see
Stone
barrels
gameplay, you
knocked
like it?
down, and so you can also use the world.
I don't know what that is.
I have like homing gloves.
Yeah, the rocket fists.
So this is
how did
considered
I
a fighting
get
game,
this,
right?
Like, this power up.
And it's like
So
3D.
there's power cells, like you just, as you finish, much like the classic game, there's power cells that will spawn across the map. If you're able to pick up 3,
What game is this?
you're able to then transform into what would be eventually your pet mech. That's not represented in this prototype build, but that is something that we will have in the future.
Wait, what does that mean? What do you mean?
Oh man, they didn't show what game that
So
is.
currently, when you get your 3 power stones, you stay in your
So there's
boxer
a
form,
timer.
But they are debuting a new character with the new build where you're actually going to switch into your pet mech form.
Really?
So you're going to have more pet-like abilities once you get your super moves.
Oh, I got deaded.
You can see the pet mech in our current trailer.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's awesome. Which we will debut, or we already have debuted. I mean, you guys debuted it, so
you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
People who were on site at the mix were able to see the actual maquette that I built for it.
Oh, that was cool. So talk a little bit about like the kind of practical creation of the characters.
Yeah, so one of the things when we were talking about what we wanted to do in the studio, I also wanted to change my process of how I created characters and assets, and try to take
Game is
advantage
for
of,
black
you know,
youth.
all the new technology we have at photogrammetry.
I mean, the game is okay,
so
right?
My natural ability to sculpt with physical material and clay. So I'm building all the characters.
If it plays well, it plays well, right? It all comes down to the feel.
Apologizing them, and then animating them.
But I don't really understand the dog in the body
combat.
of the muscular
And you
dude.
can also see, like, you know,
The dog is
visual
inside
effects.
right
So
now.
taking advantage of, you know, the
And that's the part that's very
style
confusing.
and uniqueness that we get from physical materials.
It better be
and then also,
$5.
you know, taking
$5?
advantage of all of the
Come on, that's like monthly
wonderful
pass,
things
man.
that Unreal 5 affords us to kind of push the dynamics and the style and the interactivity of the characters in the world. So it's been, you know, it's a nice mix for me where I get to
I think
feel
$5 is
physical
too much,
and,
though.
use my hands, and then I can get digital and take advantage of, you know, the advantages that come with that.
So how does this differ from when you were at Double Fine? I mean, you've been, like you said, close to 3 decades. How does this differ? I mean, because you wanted to get it more hands-on, but when you were at previous studios, how did you develop art there? Because you were directed and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I started as a character modeler for 12 years. I worked my way up until I became like a lead and an art director. So most of my process has always been digital, if maybe at the beginning.
I wonder if you can dodge.
Sketching and doing brainstorms and resketches of a character.
Is it like once you get hit, if somebody throws something, you can't dodge in the process?
Paint, but once it gets into the 3D phase, often you're in a digital space.
Even if it's free, you definitely will not play
so
this.
So for me, I really wanted to take advantage of designing things physically first, so that the toys feel great in your hands.
Then that's brutal.
Often I've worked in games where
you're not gonna play this.
Create characters, and we don't really see them in 3D.
Come on.
Physical form until we've made a toy.
They should make this a gacha.
Is kind of sealed. So I wanted to nail that down early. And making sure it's something like a kid wants to pick up.
I mean, the game is okay, right? But
so you're thinking of like just in general the 360.
There's not much depth to it outside of just throwing stuff. Sure, you control different items.
Not only as a game, but also if kids want to play it, and then probably animation and like just different mediums. Is that? I guess I'm making assumptions right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking more like the toy element.
Okay,
right? So I've worked on games where we design the characters and mostly digitally, and then when we get to the merch element, the designs fall flat. And there's just a huge amount of opportunity and affinity that people have for their characters, and we want to make sure that the toys and the merch will also reflect that.
There's only these two characters.
Awesome.
The muscular dude.
Tell me a little bit about the Waffle House, because that's a very iconic cultural situation. You know what I'm saying? What other? You know what I mean? Like, what other kind of cultural references as far as environments are you guys?
Other cultural ones.
No one's really doing that.
Well, we know.
At least they're talking while showing the gameplay.
If you think about this world that we've built, we've very much thought about how would these pets.
Oh, the dog is disabled, is it?
They're emulating their former masters. They would fight in the same areas that their former masters fight. So, Waffle House. Black Friday.
Black Friday at the Wolf Mart or something like that.
Exactly. The county fair.
Yo, the county fair.
Confirmed game for PlayStation.
This is like, this is going.
Oh shit! They're going to show all of this later.
You know what I mean?
Confirm rumor.
Hotchella.
Like all these different things, right?
Wolverine, Intergalactic. I'm so hyped for that, man. I'm so hyped for this. God of War, Phantom Blade Zero, Kena Scars.
So,
Silent Hill, Rayman, Star Wars, Hogwarts Legacy, everybody's favorite.
People
sounds like another Concord.
Essentially, if AI engulfed all of WorldStar, where would it tell you to fight?
That is fantastic.
Yes.
Like that is so amazing. I want to see the
What game is this?
Questions as you unpack what Saros is really about.
Yeah, what game
you
is
do
this?
so primarily by blasting through multiple run-based levels that
Until
make up
Dawn 2 will
Carcosa.
be picked.
The more you familiarize yourself with the unrelenting attack patterns of enemies and learn how to be effectively aggressive with weapons you vibe with, the closer you get to a flow state that speedy shooters like this uniquely tap into. It's strongly rooted in Returnal's design philosophies, with a few edges sanded off, and while I don't think Saros is necessarily an evolution, I came away with a sated appetite for House Mark's house style. Carcosa's various biomes are broken up into distinct levels, which themselves must be completed in a single run to make progress. It's a different way of packaging a similar idea. Levels shift ever so slightly with each run, pulling from a defined set of rooms to generate the path forward. Some rooms emphasize platforming challenges, most throw hordes of biomechanical amalgamations at you, and some are a tough mix of both. Runs do begin to blend together as the cadence doesn't really change that much since the parameters are fairly tight. But in a game like this, death is part of the process, and each failed run is a training ground for what you ultimately need to do. Get through the level as healthy as possible, and defeat its boss in one fell swoop. This largely works because, like it has done historically, Housemarque makes damn good shooters. From 2D and top-down shmups such as Resogun and Ex Machina,
I think the game has an interesting concept, but
so speed and agility are priorities, and that's balanced with a generous tracking system for aiming, which makes Saros play a little closer to an arcade shooter. I often relied on the Onslaught rifle that disables auto-aim altogether for powerful shots, or the Smart rifle that homes in on targets to let me focus on mobility. Most guns come with a satisfying impact, including pistols that remain relevant
You think they will
and
change
the late-game rip
because of the
saws that tear
backlash?
through enemies with damage over time.
Where are the waifus?
All of which come with different perks and in several variations that drop
The
randomly
waifus will
during
come, right?
runs. Saros makes brilliant use of the DualSense controller's haptic feedback here, mapping its alternate fire modes to a half trigger pull that you physically feel, and the windup of your power ability
this game,
to
however,
a full
no
trigger pull,
rifles.
both of which are crucial to execute at a moment's notice. But having firepower is only half the battle, because the most challenging part of Saros is reacting to the colorful beams that hound you on the battlefield. Enemies fire off a rapid mix of blue shots that can be absorbed to fuel your shield and power ability, red shots that can be parried but not blocked, and yellow shots that build corruption to limit your max health, but empower certain weapons. So knowing when to evade and when to take those hits head on is something you'll constantly have to process and learn to love.
Fair.
Where fighting through hordes of aliens in combat arenas is about managing the chaos of everything they throw at you, boss fights are more about attention to detail, where swift visual and audio cues tip you off to what's coming, asking you to be quick enough to position yourself and react while still finding windows of opportunity to get your own shots in. This dynamic tapped into a little bit of my rhythm game skills, and it's this test of your reflexes that I enjoyed most, even in moments of frustration, because I knew coming out of the other end it would be a moment of triumph. Saros eases the friction of Returnal a bit by putting a bigger focus on permanent resources and upgrades. Back at the home base hub area, you'll work through a skill tree that improves your health, shield and power potency, and rate of resource gathering. Certain branches can boost weapon leveling to help you pick up better versions in runs or make your clutch ultimate ability stronger.
Speaking of which, give me a moment. I saw the Mifu trailer, right? Let's see if I can look it up. There's a new Mifu trailer. I haven't seen it yet. Is this the one that has a lot of dislikes? Oh, this one has comments. Nothing is more racist by making this a section. Don't get me wrong, I was expecting to see more gameplay. The racists in this comment section desperately need to get off the internet. If I speak, I will be in trouble. I would hate to be known as just one thing that I can't control. It just feels counterintuitive. The racist response, they will flood the comments, and chat will be the reason why this segment will continue to exist. Next time, please communicate better. There's too much interviews. When is white voice in gaming? Where is my white voice in gaming? When will we see yellow voice in video games? Why only black? What about the other races? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This has sparked some controversy. Wait, Arona and Plana. Wow. High quality PV. So cool, man. Salt. She's so good at chopping. Oh, the shrimp. Destroy shrimp. Destroy. Why is it blue color glowing? Wow. So what is this? Prawn egg fried rice. This gotta be prawn egg fried rice, right? Why use honey? I think that's oil, right? Is it honey? That's honey. Sesame seeds, okay. Wow. Throw veggies before rice. Yo, chill out, man. AI doesn't know that yet. Who is getting the serving? Kisaki. Kisaki is getting the prawn egg fried rice. Kisaki likes it. Okay. That's how it is. Yokisaki's a dragon. Okay. Okay, anyways. Oh, they're still talking. Wait. Okay, wait. Games time.
Sweet. Excited for all of them, but like, what was your favorite?
I think my standout would have to be Jay and Silent Bob. I mean, I'm a long-time Jay and Silent Bob
Wholesome
fan,
AI.
so just that nostalgia
Is she
alone
outing?
was enough to get me pumped up.
I think so. That's a EXP.
Valid.
Yeah.
That has to
Real
be the
quick, I
EXP,
wanna
right?
give a big shout out to all of our devs today, Jesse, Steve-O, and the entire Cornerstone team.
Ooh.
Be sure to put a lot of those games, most of those games,
Wait, that's it, is
on
it?
your wish list while you can, and we are going to toss it over back to Justin.
Thank you, Curtis and Lori, for hosting the show. Great to see you guys, and loved those interviews. Loved the devs and all the trends. So good. Thank you all for tuning in, and the developers who are participating in these showcases and in this one in particular. Make sure to follow the developers on their socials.
that's it.
Wishlist buy and play their demos. If you are interested in helping to fund some of these projects that you saw on the show, you could donate to the XP Fund through the QR code on the screen and connect with us if you're interested in additional investment opportunities. We have to give it up to our partners, No Rivals, Aurora Broadcasting for being on the ones and twos, Raw Fury for helping to make this thing possible, and our broadcasting partners, Summer Game Fest. Thanks for including us again, Twitch, IGN, GameSpot, and Steam. Make sure to catch all of the other awesome showcases happening this week. There's so many of them. The Latin American Games Showcase, Women-Led Games, Southeast Asia Game Showcase, Frosty Games Fest, Wholesome Direct, Story Rich, Planet Play, India Game Showcase, Day of the Devs, and more. My head's about to pop.
India Games.
Again, I am Justin Woodward, co-founder of Black Voice Gaming and the Experience Studios platform. See you guys soon, and peace.
I don't see them here. All right.
It's action. What I've wanted.
Okay, so the state of play is in 30 minutes, right? Okay, we'll tune back in 15 minutes. I want to see this one. I haven't seen this yet.
Show me how to run things.
Wow. Energy drink. She doesn't look like the energy drink kind.
Time to fight.
Okay. Wow. Who is Pudding? Huh? Mifu? Oh, the dude. So now you gotta choose.
It's your teeth.
Beating up the skinny dude.
I'll teach you the hard way.
Okay.
Case closed.
Wow. The choice is clear. The choice is clear, guys. That's going to be what it is, right? So now you gotta choose. The way she talks is a little bit odd for the character's appearance. It's the VA, right?
Show me how.
What's the VA again?
Time to fight.
Rao Jujin, is it? Rao Zijun. I mean, I don't know, right? I don't know who that is. Mifu plus Chen. Best DPS. We can pull for her this Sunday. Wait, is it Sunday? I thought it's like Friday. Did they delay that again? June, her JP voice is way deeper. She has no synergy with Tang Tang. Yeah, Tang Tang is a different team, right? Yo, Violent Games.
What do you hope to see from this?
I want to see a little bit more of what we're doing outside of the
games.
action. And I'm not saying like, oh, I want Wolverine to be like a detective and doing all that type of stuff. I just want to know what we're doing between the set pieces and not just if we are just running from set piece to set piece kind of action style, almost Uncharted like. I'm okay with that. I just want to know what that kind of the gameplay loop and vibe is going to be for the whole game.
Yeah. Nick, what about you?
For me, it's the caliber of Insomniac, right? Insomniac is always doing stuff inventive when it comes to weapons, combining weapons, unlockables, and it's like not open world design. I guess they do that with Spider-Man, but open hubs and something like Ratchet and Clank. What I'm curious to see is how Wolverine sets itself apart from Insomniac, Spider-Man 1, 2, and Miles Morales, because I don't necessarily want to be moving around a giant open world as Wolverine. So I'm curious how they can scale back on the scope of the game without compromising what makes their games feel so fun to play. And I think from what we've seen so far on, as you said, the trailers on loop in our offices, just the dismemberment, like almost the Metal Gear Revengeance-esque-ness to it, where you can just how fine into meaty giblet can I cut people into? You know, like, is there a limit?
It's gonna start soon. We're gonna start messing around. What do you mean? 20 free
the dismemberment. Yeah, they spent some time on that.
It's gnarly.
Yeah, it's pretty intense, and it's like I love that it's about a dude with knives for hands who can't be killed. It should be a big old.
All right, we'll tune back in 15 minutes. It's starting really soon, guys. I'm so excited for the bald woman. Bald woman, all right. They haven't started yet, the real show. That one is just IGN, like pre-talk show kind of thing. The SONY is the official one.
I think I remember my
IGN, Lamau.
back then. The types.
Well, that's IGN for you.
Perhaps the Tianxia chose to extract the 3 then modified them into core modules.
So the Enman actually realized the. Thanks to me?
Yes.
Thanks to this girl. Is this girl a main character? NPC.
Whoa. Lou! Look over there!
Okay, so what if there's leaves? Leaves is cool and all, but you gotta sweep the floor often, and it's so troublesome. Guys, do you guys think Arknight's Enfield looks better than NT? Like graphics wise, right?
If you hadn't...
Like a lot of people always like say that GAN has the best graphics, right? But I disagree. I like GAN, but I think graphics, right? When we're talking about graphics, you like the art direction? Very much. NTE looks cheap. Yo, what do you mean cheap? Okay, NTE or GAN? Let me see. Or Wuthering. Wuthering actually has very nice leaves and water. Water and leaves. But Wuthering, the characters, they are okay. They need to make them sharper, I think. GAN looks shit. Yo, chill out, man. Everyday hating. You can't always hating, man. Arknight's more than NT, more than Wuthering. Zenless is the best. Really? Zenless is okay, but I think this one looks more. They're using the same engine, I think. Wuthering is nice, but the graphics is too high. Isn't this game graphics kind of big too? Oh shoot, there's a white stuff. Open up. Push the agenda hating on the best game ever. Isn't Enfield Unity? Yeah, Unity. Genshin is also Unity, you know, right? It's like a different form. Different kind of Unity. But NTE and Wuthering Wave is Unreal. NTE plays janky? Really? I don't think it's janky at all. Ooh. Purification nut.
So that water treatment system.
Yep, all done. I'll write up a report for Tianshu once all the devices are peach blossoms everywhere, huh?
Actually, what do I even make in this new area, right?
You name it. Since you've chosen to carry this legacy
It is in the menus for sure.
Then, Enmin, do you have any suggestions? I'm not really good at... The core modules would definitely love a name like that. I'll always remember this name. Thank you. Everyone...
Forge expansion, baby. Where's that? How do I get there? I need to go here first. Where am I? I'm all the way here. That's going to be Sort X stuff. My GPU fans always go fine with NTE. Wow. Really? $25,000. Okay. What's the next one? 45,000. Even on this, Tsubaki can refresh the notes with a single skill use. What? Who? You missed the Black Voices stream? Because you are doing Yesod. Is Yesod done or not? Don't worry though, we got the SONY's coming soon. Yo, this game.
From Sony Santa Monica and from Naughty Dog, I think PlayStation would be making that mission statement very loud and clear. And one thing that has me most excited about this next game from Naughty Dog,
everybody's excited.
Their first new game in a very long time.
True.
Now that they've left behind the Uncharted, they've left behind the Last of Us's, and this is a brand new thing. I'm always excited to see new things appear on consoles.
Are you guys excited?
If Naughty Dog has done anything,
if he's excited, you guys have to be excited too, right?
Why you need to own a PlayStation device, because
PlayStation.
The level of like high fidelity visuals that they pump into the game it's borderline irresponsible, but I love it. The consumers win.
Yeah, so like again, we're talking about all single player stuff. We didn't get a chance to get to the multiplayer stuff, which again has been kind of an iffy situation for Sony this generation. What is it? Marathon Season 2 just got a trailer like 2 hours ago, an hour ago. There's Horizon Hunters Gathering, which is doing playtests left and right. There's also Fair Games, which is in the works. Again, we might see something from that department. There's also Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Okay. Yeah, we're going to find out in a second, but we need to
are you guys getting a PlayStation
because there's more in the works. So stick around. IGN Summer of Gaming continues after this.
IGN Summer of Gaming is presented by Evil Dead Burn. Only in theaters July 10th.
Who cares about graphics? Graphics is number one, man.
The average Cinefix movie list features nearly 100 different...
What do you mean, who cares about graphics? PlayStation in this economy? Stop being broke and woke, man. Guys, stop being broke and woke. Alright? Alright guys, 19 minutes. Alright, stop messing around. Okay, it's no longer time to mess around. So make sure you guys are taking this seriously, alright? If you don't, you're gonna get left behind. Get left behind like the Wookiee you are. Okay, so let's see.
Since the tactics manual.
Easy stash. Stash all of these. 19 minutes still Wolverine is woke. Wolverine is not going to be woke though, right? Why would Wolverine be woke? Come on man, Wolverine? No way they will make it woke though, right? Why would they make Wolverine woke? Cause it's SONY? What? Doesn't even make sense. Wait, where am I? I need to go where? Talk to who? SONY only makes woke demoralization propaganda.
Bamboo gummies are back for a limited time.
Who is this guy? Why am I talking to random dudes?
Hi.
Don't care about random dudes.
Hi. Hi.
Where do I get this? Fortifying infusion? Garden fried rice? Wholesome ginseng? I don't have any of these. Okay, fortifyingly infused and garden prowess. SONY is plaguing. Just buy from a shop where there's a shop. Where's the shop? Dapan, is it? Do Dapan sell it to me? I don't think any of these are shops, right? There's a little star next to the crafting menu. No, crafting is here, right? Amber rice. Young bamboo sprout. Okay, I think I have those things. Go here, it will connect to my depot. So how do I craft from here? Does it connect to my depot? You can connect to your depot? That's insane though. What's the materials do I need again? I'm pretty sure I have the young bamboo sprout. Filet and red jade ginseng. Huh. Go to the warp point. The warp point will connect you. Really? The easy stash does not. Why is the easy stash there then? What the heck? Why is the easy stash there if that's the case? SONY presents Wuthering. Does anyone know where to get red jade ginseng? Jin Chao powder and red jade ginseng. That's the one that I don't have. People that forgot but already forget to bring.
Hi.
That's life. I got 3 more dishes. You need 2 days is enough to get the recipe. Oh really? 2 days is not enough to get red jade ginseng. It's not farmable, is it? That's live though. Oh shoot, how many more minutes? 10 minutes. Is the store on the right? Okay, can I buy? Can I actually buy the... Is it this one? You can't buy red jade ginseng. I guess you can buy all of these. There's some around the delivery thing, but I'm not sure. You can get from the stock. Buying is so good. I don't think this is it though, right? It's not the Wuthering. So I don't think I need to buy any of this. It's definitely not those. If it's any, it's going to be the one that I just bought. Nope. So you can only buy one. Awesome ginseng and 14 finely infused, you still have to make yourself. Which again, that's live, right? Buy it from the event PNG. What do you mean by that? I will get ready for the thing. I might have red jade ginseng back in the Wuthering place, right? The plantation thing. So there'll be the stuff. NPC from the noodles fight. Where is that though? What is it here? Alright guys, let's get ready for SONY State of Play, alright? So you guys know how it is. You can buy something from a bit of the front alley. Okay, where is it? Front alley? Talking about here, is it? I'll never buy stuff from any of these guys. Is this dude? No, I don't think he sells those things. Ginseng, is it this one? Ginseng meat stew. You bought the fertilizer and that was it, lol. Fertilizer, eh?
Hi.
So the last one I can't buy. The last one is called Fortifyingly Infused. Fortifyingly Infused. Did that guy sell it? Unless it's the purple one. Let's see. Is it this one? Fortifying Infusion. That one is Fortifying Infuse. So why is the name a little bit different? Oh. I feel like that's it. But maybe that's not it.
Hi.
Fortifyingly in... Oh, it is! Wait, why is the name a little bit different? One is infusion, one is infuse. So you will assume that it's not that one. Okay. That's how it is, eh? That's how they want to do it? They want to change the words? And be woke? You gave her the fake one? Wait, really? That's a fake one, is it? Something that Prolika likes. Okay. Rhodes Island special ration. Okay. It's a translation thing, yeah, most likely, right? Most likely that's the case. You know what? Sometimes that's how it is. Alright guys, are you guys excited or not? Do I have any plans for Brown Dust 2 anniversary? Do I have any plans for Brown Dust 2 anniversary? I'm not sure what do you mean. Like videos, I can't make videos, right? You know, right? I got banned. So I can't do anything. If you don't know that I got banned, then that's life, you know? That's life. Let's see, get here. But for Twitch, yeah, what about Twitch? You mean streaming? Yeah, I will stream when it comes out, sure. But that's pretty much it, right? There's a Japan drama. Japanese Minister Onara Kimi delivers a defining statement on creative freedom in anime and manga, government restraint, and Japan's duty to defend its content culture from foreign pressure. Shut up, this is Japan. Japanese content reached its global position because creators and fans built it, not the government. So the government's job is not to direct it, but to stay out of the way and defend it when foreign pressure comes. Her words on the last point, shut up, this is Japan. She addressed piracy, creator profit distribution, AI copyright protection, and talent development. Japanese government will defend anime, manga, and Japanese creators from foreign pressure who demand to change the world. Tourists are getting destroyed. Wait, is it true, guys? Tourists are getting destroyed. The LARPers, they cannot say Naruto, they cannot say they hate lollies. Uh-oh. So lollies will always be there, right? But tourists have been trying to get rid of the L word. The L word for the longest time, right? You know what? That's how it is, right? That's how it is. Visa, MasterCard owners, they're trying to ban it. They're trying to... Wait, what game is this?
What you need to do is actually just remake 2.
Two needs a full facelift.
I think remake is the move there because it's again people get scared off by a number from a 25-year-old franchise.
6 is daunting.
Yeah, and it's again when you wait that long just between entries in a series, like there's an entire generation of gamers that shows up in that time who's like, what's going on over here? Devil May Cry? Oh, you mean like the Netflix show? You know, like it's you got to have a new point of entry for people. Yeah, speaking of games that are long, well, actually announced, but long breaks between new entries, Kingdom Hearts 4 is a thing that is theoretically happening.
Dude, don't even give me the hope, because part of me always was like, is this the one where we see Kingdom Hearts 4? Hey, look, PlayStation needs to come out swinging. I think partnering with Square Enix, people will talk about the PlayStation conference or the State of Play if we see Kingdom Hearts 4. It needs to happen. Tetsuya Nomura, show me what you've got, baby. I'm ready. I'm ready with open arms.
There's been a lot of chatter in the live chat, which I'm watching and monitoring, for Kingdom Hearts 4. So also Devil May Cry 6. So shout out to you guys out there. Yes, I'm one of y'all.
Will we see Star Wars in Kingdom Hearts?
Ooh.
I feel weird.
But Max, there was like maybe a little bit of a leg of an AT-AT. What do you mean?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get it. I mean, we had Pirates of the Caribbean, so it shows that they can handle
live action.
They can handle the live action. So why not get Star Wars? Question is, are we going to get Marvel? Like, is that going to be?
I need to see Goofy team up with Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man.
What about Alien and Predator and Die Hard? Like, I feel like since the last Kingdom Hearts, Disney has acquired a large chunk of popular culture as a whole, and at that point, you're like, does that go in Kingdom Hearts 2?
This is all just an elaborate ruse to remake Final Fantasy Versus 13 with a Kingdom Hearts 4 skin on top of it. We're going to go back to...
Oh, don't...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to open the can of worms. But hey, I'm there with you.
No, I'm all for it. Give it Versus 13. Why not?
No, on the Marvel front, we know we're getting Wolverine. There's also Marvel Tokon, which is coming out.
Yes.
That's got a release date. That's on the way. I feel like that's a fairly quantifiable thing at this point. To the point where I think they're going to do like a character reveal, maybe.
They've got to show off.
Yeah,
characters.
I think that's pretty much all I really need is just to see more of the roster for this game. I don't think I need to see more like intense gameplay. Maybe like what features they're going to have. Like, are they going to have something like Street Fighter 6's like story mode where you go around and meet other characters in the universe? I don't know what that's
something unusual around like there being one level or something like that. Like the X-Men mansion. Like there's just like I want to see more environments. I want to see because they've only shown the outside the X-Men.
No, they showed Savage Land.
Did they? Okay,
yeah, they showed a couple of them. It looks cool. Again, it feels like such a known quantity. It's Marvel versus Capcom without the Capcom, and I'm into that. But I feel like I want like a little more of a hook.
I just want to see more of the art, honestly.
Something that a lot of people in the chat want is Destiny 3, which I don't want to be a party pooper, but I feel like that probably is not going to happen today.
Probably not.
I mean, Marathon Season 2 just came out. Marathon is probably my current front runner for Game of the Year. I'm obsessed with it.
You did this to Destiny.
You did it.
I single-handedly did this to Destiny. I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon, but I hope that we do hear from the Destiny at some point in the future. But regardless, Season 2 did just launch today for Marathon, so it'd be very strange for PlayStation to talk about Destiny in any way, shape, or form, because that seems like a PR disaster.
Guys, Marathon is winning or not? Is Marathon winning or not, guys? Okay, guys. Marathon is Game of the Year? What? Game of the Year, really? Marathon is winning everything. He's a loser? Yo, chill out. Marathon or Concord, right? Which one? Marathon is still running. That's right. And Marathon will be winning. Alright? Never be the hater that you strive to be, alright? Alright, guys. It is time. What you guys are about to witness is going to be cinema, alright? You guys know how it is. Some of us are just born to be haters, and some of us are born to be lovers. That's right. Alright, who is ready? SONY State of Play 2026. Let's see. What are the greatest games that will be bestowed upon us? Okay. All footage captured on PlayStation 5. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh damn, violent as heck.
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, Creative Director for Marvel's Wolverine.
I love violent games.
Today, we're excited to debut a new look at the game.
Okay.
To set the stage, Wolverine is in a race against time to rescue a group of kidnapped mutants before they're shipped off to parts unknown by cybernetically enhanced mercenaries known as the Reavers. However, Logan quickly discovers he isn't the only mutant attempting to save them. Let's take a look.
Oh. Oh, is this real footage? Yo, he got some hairy arms. That's how it is.
Find the one that got away.
Okay.
Redhead. Might be our only lead. Looks like she took off into the industrial park.
Alright, graphic seems good.
Alright, let's search the area.
Getting a status update.
Okay. The mask looks a bit weird. It's definitely different, right? They definitely modify it a bit. Oh shit, oh my goodness. Kill the woman? Oh my, even the woman destroyed. Okay. Wait, one shot kill? They don't even get a chance to fight.
No answer. Stay sharp. I don't like this.
Very strong. Very powerful, right? I wonder if this game will do well. Equal rights, equal fights. Wait, why kick him though? Oh, then he can jump very far. Okay, the blood just slowly disappears. Alright. Some cool parkour action. What the heck is that? Don't they see him up there? Bob.
The hell? Skullbuster! Up there! We need backup now!
Back up! Oh shit! Wait, they are all robots? Who? Is that what's her name again? Not Scarlet Witch, but Psylocke or something, right?
There you are, Red.
Jean Grey, wait, is that Jean Grey? She looks so different.
Jean, is that you? Don't worry.
You know what? Yeah,
not going
they
anywhere.
did say Jean. Khaki Cyclops. No Cyclops. Okay. Alright. This looks cool though, right?
You son of a bitch!
Wow. Very violent, alright. Just how it's supposed to be. Oh damn. Oh, this dude got a shield, man. How do you beat that? Okay, there's a lot more enemies up there, okay. They all seem to have like mechanical legs or parts, which is very interesting. Violence is okay, but Brown Dust 2 is not allowed. Of course, man. Of course. Why is there so much blood? Because it's a violent game. When you play a violent game, you want to have a lot of blood, right? That's how it is. So far, these are just the normal troopers, right? Normal soldiers. Okay, nice jump.
Get out of my way!
Ooh, somebody is trying to ram into him. Oh, big boss is here. Oh, damn. Hero games go this route. How do you beat this dude though? The muscular dude is gonna destroy him. Oh, he can recover, right? Fast regen. Okay. That's how I deal with him. How is he still alive?
He's hoping for the redhead.
Of course, the headbutt, right?
Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Lock it. I'm Wolverine.
That's a lizard dude, is it? Wow. The lizard dude is so cool though, right? Oh my goodness, samurai? Yeah, I saw there's a woman. Can you play as her? Wait, is that Deadpool?
Some folks can't wait to die.
Okay. September 15, baby. Tons of freaks to kill. Yo, what do you mean? Okay, who is buying PlayStation for that?
Look at Marvel's Wolverine.
Huh, guys?
This is a single-player action-adventure
buying?
game featuring a focused, story-driven experience.
Guys, it's time to take this
send
seriously,
Logan
right?
on a perilous
Looks
journey
very
across
meh.
the globe.
The game
where
trying to be a
more than
movie.
innocent mutant lives are at stake.
I mean, it depends on how long is the playthrough and stuff, right?
In this game, mutants live in hiding, fearful of those who
But you're
hunt
right,
them
right? It's
down,
it's
while
by
most of the world doesn't even know they
Insomniac,
exist.
right? Same
As
studios.
you saw, you'll encounter iconic Marvel characters like Jean Grey,
God of War.
Mystique, and
Yes, the God of War, right?
Some folks can't wait to die.
So that's Sabertooth.
We also showed you a glimpse of the brutal combat you'll experience in Marvel's Wolverine. It's fast, fluid, and visceral in the way that only Logan can deliver. Marvel's Wolverine is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5 consoles, and we
That's
cannot
right.
wait for you to get your
PlayStation
hands
5.
on it when it launches September 15th, 2026. We're also happy to announce that you can pre-order
That was
your
leaked.
copy today at
He
the end of the
deactivates
show
Mutants'
in
powers?
select markets. Check out PlayStation
I
Blog
didn't know who
for
that
more
is.
information. On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Wow. Hype as heck, bro. Okay, what else? Guys, that's so hype.
Hello and welcome to State of Play.
Okay.
I wanted to start by thanking Marcus and the whole team at Insomniac for that extended look at Marvel's Wolverine.
That's right.
We've got a ton more to share with news and updates from both PlayStation studios and third-party
PC.
studios from
No
around
PC for
the
now,
globe.
right? Maybe in the future.
Let's get right to it with the latest from our friends at Arc System Works,
Yo,
XDev, and Marvel Games.
Tokon. Okay, guys. Yo, this is it. This is it. Guys, this is it, alright? This is the one.
Prepare to face the supreme master of the pugilistic art, the Duke
Okay.
of Get Your Dukes Up, Mr. Champion!
Who?
Actions are worth more than any word. And the greatest action is to fight.
No idea who this is.
Defeated so many. You've defeated whole
Dr. Doom.
worlds, but you've never fought Doom. Let me show you why you should
Okay.
kneel. Think you're a genius, Doom? Your works are mere trinkets. My genius is endless.
Alright, this looks
And now
crisp.
my turn.
I like the graphics.
You made promises, Doom, and those promises shall
Magneto.
be kept. This violence
Who would be stronger, Doom or Magneto? I think Doom is stronger, right?
Mutant kind shall rise, and I will be the one to lead the way.
This Magneto is muscular as heck. Green Goblin. Everybody's favorite. When there's Spider-Man, there's Green Goblin.
Time to stop laughing, Gobby. That all you got? Pop the way.
Ooh, Carnage is here as well. Green Freak. Look at that. Isn't that kind of OP?
Moment has come. Attack! No mercy.
Let me do it. I'll slice you up. Don't be greedy. He's mine.
Knights of Doom, destroy them.
Well, you can use 4 characters at once.
The end is near.
Yeah, the art style looks insane, man, for this particular one. The art style for this game, crazy stuff, right? Everybody's beating out Spider. Okay, what's this?
I see much from my perch atop the tree of
Yo.
tranquility.
Yo, this is so
Yet,
cool, man.
There are some outcomes that are uncertain.
Okay, what game is this, guys?
Even to me.
Frog. Lizard. Oh, Raymond.
Dragons!
Let's roll.
Oh, damn, they got a new Raymond. With Ubisoft back?
Your heroics will no doubt be the stuff
I didn't know
of
Ubisoft has been working on
tales
this.
told throughout the Glade of Dreams.
Come feed my ox.
Calming biscuits?
Damn. Okay, this is insane, right? I remember playing this game when I was a kid. How did the franchise keep funding? You can always take up loan, right? Ooh. How many characters do you control? I saw like 4.
Follow me, brave heroes. The Glade of Dreams is in grave danger.
Okay, seems like there's a deep story and stuff to it, right?
It's time I made my mark.
It's 4 against 1. You don't stand a chance. Maybe he stands a little bit of a chance.
Globots to the rescue!
Okay.
I am as fast as a falcon. Kick size.
For the Glade, then.
So you can play as quite a lot of characters, it seems. 4 characters, is it?
You think this ends here? Cool! I'm here! Are you ready for our game, Rayman?
Legends Retold. Okay. Alright. Very interesting. Ubisoft might be making a comeback with this. Alright. Yo, Dave the Diver, right? Wait, is it Dave the Diver? Oh, I think it is. Wait, Dave the Diver too? Okay, where's the fat dude? Afro? Wait, it's a prequel. Okay. The making of a master. So there's no more diving, is it? Bunch the real black voice in gaming. So this is about his past, is it? So he goes to Japan. Oh, you get smacked flying. Wait, why is the granny in the sauna? Bancho the Chef. In development. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Is this like a shooter game? Parkour game. I mean, this looks okay. It looks alright. You are a yokai hunter. Yeah, I'm not sure what this game is supposed to be. Is it open world or something? You are not alone. Is it like a co-op? It's a team co-op. Okay. Interesting. Kemuri. Something different, but I don't really feel the vibe. Maybe it's just not for me.
Hi everyone. お久しぶりです。安心の中村郁美です。
So she's the one that made the game.
Did you miss me? I missed you. と言っても多分私のことを知らないし忘れてる人もいるかもしれないんですけど、そうだな。見てね、お姉さんです。今日皆さんにお届けしたのは妖怪ハンターアクションゲーム
妖怪ハンティング。
舞台は煙シティ。この世とあの世が混ざってるカオスな街をアジアをベースにいろんなカルチャーが入り混じってます。煙あるところに妖怪ありという言葉がありまして、それを妖怪ハンターが見つけ出します。そこで使うのが妖怪ハンターだと使える
So is it a single player game though, or it's like multiplayer?
この窓を介してパラノーマル現象や妖怪を見つけ出してで可視化してそこに妖怪をハントする。しかし妖怪をただただ集めるわけではありません。私たちのゲームでは妖怪と契約をしなければなりません。頂上をまとい武器を狩るあなた自身に憑依してもらいます。そして憑依した妖怪のパワーを使って憑依アパレルというかっこいいアパレルをまとってスーパーパワーでもっと強い妖怪に挑んでこの世界の謎に近づいていく。ハンターは種類が3つありまして、一つ刀ハンターになります。もう一つは弓ハンター、次はシャーマン。そこで皆さんお気づきの通りマルチプレイあります。仲間と一緒に暴れて死にかけて妖怪ハンターとして一緒にこの煙シティで煙って遊んでいただければ嬉しいです。私たちはカオスをお届けして笑いをお届けしたいと思って煙を作ってます。あの世に最も近い都市煙シティへようこそと言いたいところですが、煙はまだまだ開発中です。情報いっぱい落としていきますので、もうとにかく煙の世界をこれから楽しんでください。レッツ煙、煙っていこう。シュッシュシュシュッシュシュシュッシュシュパカパカパカ。
I don't know the vibes for the game. I'm not too sure how to feel about it, right? We already have this in gacha like anti. Yo, Tomb Raider! Yo, my favorite. Okay guys, Tomb Raider is not woke, right? No way it's woke. They gotta make her have huge boobs, right? Okay. Is it a Gunner game, guys? You look at the cake. Okay.
Well, you found me.
Oh man, she's kind of flat though. I mean, she needs to have bigger asset, right?
I hear when it comes to retrieval, you are the one to hire.
Okay. One-on-one a bear.
Glory or money or making the world a better place.
The previous one was bigger, I think.
This is a puzzle.
I mean, she looks alright.
Centuries of silence. You don't strike me as someone
She
who walks
looks
past
old.
a locked door without wondering what's behind it.
I don't know if there's a law reason for that, right?
There's a reason I can only trust you with this.
Okay. Yeah, destroy the bald dude. Bald dude down. This is like the 5th Tomb Raider games, right? I feel like there's so many Tomb Raider games.
Gotta say, I captured your good side.
You're assuming I've got a bad side.
Legacy of Atlantis. Oh, that's next year. Okay. Felt like a remake. Why not make her flat-chested? If she's gonna be small, just make her flat-chested, you know? Yo, is this the one?
So, what was your favourite from today?
I liked the Allosaur.
Oh, Jurassic Park, is it? What is this?
What did you like about it?
He's big and loud.
Ooh. It's coming for you.
Oh, I think my favourite is the Diplodocus.
Oh shoot, destroy. Okay.
I don't know if I can do this.
Very interesting. Dino horror. Dino Crisis, really? You think it's the Dino Crisis remake?
There's always a choice.
No, it's called The Lost Wall. The Lost Wall, alright? 2027. Now, is it woke? Nobody knows. Because she's flat as heck. Ass game. Uh-oh, baby. I think this one is the Phantom Blade game, right? I've seen it before. Maybe it's a different one. Must protect the baby, is it? Oh shit, you get to fight the huge waifu. Wow. Summer 2026 full trailer. Wait, why not just show the full trailer now?
Back in early 2023, S-Game first showed us Phantom Blade Zero in passing in a hotel. And we knew immediately that this game had incredible potential. Look forward to more details in a gameplay and story deep dive coming
Tease
later
for a
this summer.
tease soon. Okay.
Next, let's head over to the sandworm-infested sands of Arrakis in Dune Awakening.
Dune
in this
Awakening.
open-world survival RPG, you can fully immerse yourself in
Crusty
the world of
audio?
Dune.
What?
Unravel a cinematic story filled with mystery and intrigue.
This is an
featuring
MMO, right?
many of the characters from the books and movies.
It's already summer?
Find the
Summer is this Friday.
the sleeper.
Summer Games Fest, I think.
Alone or with friends, you will explore the vast open world of Arrakis and learn to survive and thrive by unlocking the secrets of the Fremen. Along the way, you'll discover new technologies, craft gadgets and weaponry, and build a base of operations that will grow and expand as you progress towards power and fortune. Pursue the path of the Bene Gesserit, Swordmaster, Trooper, or Mentat, and master anything from mind control to brutal hand-to-hand combat.
Ooh.
In Dune Awakening,
That's a bit
you
weird.
can choose to play with your friends or alone in a brand new single-player mode arriving with the PlayStation release.
Oh, this game hasn't been released on PlayStation yet, is it? I didn't know about that. What's that?
Dune Awakening arrives on
It's the big worm.
PS5 on September 22nd. Pre-orders start today. The fan-favorite PS2 classic Dynasty Warriors 3 is getting remastered for PS5.
It's time.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered is a modern revival of the 2001 game that established the foundation of the series. Players can become one of over 40 officers and experience intense 1 versus 1,000 skirmishes across vast battlefields. And joining the battle is
be one of the better ones.
the protagonist from Dynasty Warriors Origins.
We need more remasters. Ooh, slicing the fire. Okay.
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered launches later this year. Pre-orders start today. From the award-winning studio behind the Ori series comes a bold new vision for action RPGs. No Rest for the Wicked is a brutal Souls-like built around skill, consequence, and precision.
I like the graphics of this game actually. It looks
Step
very
into
different.
a living hand-painted world you can explore alone.
No Rest
or
for Wicked.
share with friends in your own persistent realm. A world that evolves even when you're offline. The highly anticipated full 1.0 release expands
Now this
everything.
looks insane, right?
A massive world. A deep class and progression
It looks like
system.
like there's a lot of
Hundreds
threat of
hours
dying.
content, including
Who wants to co-op?
endgame, all with
Guys, who wants
full
to co-op?
crossplay and cross-save.
Remember this game has threat of dying, right?
No Rest for the Wicked launches on PS5 this
But it hasn't
October
launched yet.
and is available to wishlist now.
Is this like $60 game or is it like cheaper?
Up next, let's check in with Capcom for an update on Onimusha Way of the Sword.
Yo, Capcom. Capcom time.
A beast isn't far from an Oni.
Okay, is this good, guys? Onimusha.
Follow his example.
Alright, guys.
See the appeal, Musashi.
When it comes to samurai, it has to be a good game, right? Ooh, he's drinking blood. Ooh, they're all drinking blood.
That castle on the mountain.
So how did he dodge that? How is he so good?
Musashi, I sense Genma. Prepare yourself. No ordinary Genma can move like that. I doubt this area was designed to welcome visitors.
Okay,
The
a little bit of
castle's
power.
owner must be terribly
You're a
cautious.
fat dude.
I am Suten.
You're licking her face?
Miyamoto Musashi. The fool
You can't
who
just
seeks
lick somebody's
strength,
face.
yet rejects the
Oh my,
power
how do
he
you beat a
owns.
fat dude though? No way you can block the sword from the fat dude.
Shame yourself, child.
Oh, this fat dude
Witness my might.
looks really strong.
If you live by the sword, fighting isn't defeated. So you've lost. Will you swap the sword for a trowel? Like hell I will. No? What then? Are you going to start taking human souls? If human souls are what it takes.
Okay.
Musashi,
Wow.
if that's the
This might
path
be
you
alright, but I'm
want,
not sure yet. You like the old one.
I've
Okay.
chosen to trust Musashi's judgment in all matters.
Is Musashi a normal human? He seemed like he got some extra powers, right?
Ounce of power that you have. In return,
Then get going,
Wow.
Onimusha.
Wow. Is that cool or not? Guys, that's cool as heck, right? Sealed
We
curse.
can't wait to get our hands on Onimusha Way of the Sword this September. But you won't have to wait long to try it yourself.
Okay.
Here's one more update from the Onimusha team.
One more update. The demo is here. Demo time, baby. Slice the skeletons. Where's his eyes? Resident Evil, eh? Oh, Silent Hill. Oh, Silent Hill, guys.
Hey! Who's
Wait,
there?
the black dude is the main character, right?
Simon. Are you there?
Okay.
Please say
It looks woke. Yo, chill out, man. Why is it woke?
Did you know, Simon?
You look at the old PC.
Something doesn't feel right.
Okay. He's black. Okay, but what? So what? So what if he's black, right? They're cranking out Silent Hill. The previous Silent Hill was Japanese. So what's wrong if this one is black, huh?
Zoe? I'm sorry, Zoe?
Ooh.
What are you doing here?
Black equals to woke. Yeah, sometimes, right? When it talks about Yasuke. The wife is white. I'm not sure if that's the... Is that the wife? No, no, right? Naked dude. Naked dude chasing after you. Doesn't seem like a good proposition. Oh shit. Naked three-headed dude.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Silent Hill, Townfall. Okay.
The
All right.
target is the front gate of the capital of our
Okay, what's
homeland,
this? What's this?
The Federation of Central Asia.
Bandai
We will
Namco.
storm from the sea and take the capital back from our
Okay,
enemy.
guys, we're not messing around, right? This is the killer?
So you're the next one? The one whose rear we'll have to cover?
Black.
The people left
But don't worry,
behind
you're not
back
playing
in
as him. You're not playing as him.
something to hold on to.
You're
Some
playing as the
sort
other
of
guy.
symbol that inspires hope.
He's
We will
coming.
be in visual range
Everything
of the
is in
land
September.
battleship soon.
You're playing as a woman. Okay, you're playing as a woman.
Giant!
Ace Combat.
Enemy artillery intensifying. Hear it. Where's
Okay.
Wings when you actually need him? All units return to base.
Where are you going, Copter?
Cover Tasha, Rex.
Does this game have a story?
That's where the Wings of Thief comes
Or it's just multiplayer, you shoot people
the
PvP?
legendary savior. DD wants the legendary savior to get as much publicity as possible. The more exposure, the better.
Cannons firing. We're gonna be wiped out.
All aircraft, pull out.
Sorry, Rex. You stay put, Joker One.
Above you flies the Wings of Thieves. No harm will come to you. Hands to the sky, everyone! Hope is within reach!
The Terminus fingers.
What, the imposter? Sharing information isn't always about telling people the truth.
Hope's all we can offer, right, Joker One?
It's an ambush. Shadows.
Just as planned. We dangled the bait and Wings took it.
We'll find out soon enough.
Seems like there's a very deep lore to it, right?
Right, defensive maneuver.
With story with some flying.
Is it time to run, Ray?
Hang on. Joker One, down's an enemy.
Okay.
Ran away. Did you?
Here we go, Rex.
Is this game only for PlayStation?
Go, Rex.
These skies belong to you, Rex. Go take what's yours.
Ace Combat 8. Wow. How often they release Ace Combat?
皆さんこんにちは。エー
こん
スコ
にちはね
マットシリーズブランドディレクタ
I
ー
didn't
の
know Bandai
コ
Namco
ーンで
made
す。
Ace
お待
Combat.
たせいたしました。
I thought they only
エ
do
ースコマ
Elden
ット
Ring.
8ウィングスオブシーブの発
King
売
Hair
は
is walking.
2026年10月2日。アーリーアクセスは9
October
月29日になります。今回の映像では皆さんがエースコンバット8で直面する出来事を一つ一つのカットに意味を持たせて約2分にギュッと詰め込んでいます。自由自在に空を飛びドッグファイトの興奮を味わいながらドラマティックな
Ace
英
is
雄
fun
体験がで
every
き
5 to
る。
7 years.
他にはないエースコンバットだけの空はもうすぐそこに広がっています。加えてもう一つお伝えしたいこと
I
があ
mean,
り
it
ま
looks
す。
decent, right?
こちらの映
But I
像
don't
を
think they show
ご
much
覧くだ
gameplay.
さ
They
い。
mostly show the cinematic.
Did you know there are 3 kind of aces?
Ace Combat Zero, the Balkan War.
今回エースコンバット8
Oh, that's a different one, isn't it?
シーブにはダウンロード版は
Should that be
プ
in
レイオー
VR?
ダー特典としてパッケージ版には
I don't get it. What's the
早期購入
Balkan
特典
War?
として
It's a
エース
different
コン
one.
バット0ザ・ベルカンウォーの移植版がつくことになりました。ぜひ8と世界を同じく
So
する
Ace Combat
ストレンジリアルの世界
All
を
of those have different
もっと
universe.
深く楽しんでください。お知らせした通り発売まではあと少しです。出撃の準備を整えてお待ちください。あり
Different
がとうご
story.
ざいました。
Okay. Oh, what's this? Yo, is this some racing game? But Forza just came out. So what's this? Okay. Cool stuff. Playing racing game. Need for Speed. Is it really Need for Speed? That would be crazy if it is. Ooh, the big bully. Crushing your car. So isn't that Back to the Future?
And cut. Great take. Think we got it.
Yep, roll playback.
Wait, Stuntman Hollywood. So the name of the game is Stuntman Hollywood? Okay. Three star. Why 3 star? Tony Hawk? No, it's not Tony Hawk.
There's a wounded man. Nasty injuries. It's like a beast tore him apart.
A beast? Out here? Are you
Beast.
drunk or something? Do him up and show him out. But he's still weak, so be
Uh-oh,
careful.
horror game. It's a horror game, guys. Team Cloud. You're poking his eyeball? Oh, but he's still alive.
Save your ammo.
Damn.
Die, bastard.
Zombies, man.
And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for someone who just came out of a coma.
If you want to survive,
You're
you
naked?
gotta hustle.
No, naked. So why are they naked?
You fell from the moon.
Okay.
I will help you, but you must not go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky
That's
man.
right. Yo, can I play this game though? They're all naked.
You'll find nothing there.
I don't get banned. Right, you? Oh, they censor. Oh. Okay. Damn.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, this game is violent as heck though. Violent as heck. If you guys are looking for a violent game to play with your little brother, play Eel. Alright? Eel is the one. Okay, what's this? Who? Remedy Entertainment. Okay.
Something is coming.
What's coming?
I have to go.
It's just a
felt
leaf.
Like an earthquake. But it was just a paperclip
Okay.
falling off a desk.
the tiniest tremor before the main event.
What, like natural disaster?
I know what they put you through.
This is Control.
You never had a chance.
Control who? I don't know what game this is.
Before the lockdown fell, an uncategorized resonance appeared in Manhattan. As things stand right now, Dylan, you're our only shot at survival.
Holy, how many hands he has?
You're not FBC. You're not even fucking human.
The
That's a lot of hands.
FBC locked me in that cell for years and forgot about me.
Alan Wake?
The hiss.
I don't think it's Alan Wake.
Was a way out.
This guy's face looks a bit weird for me.
The past doesn't matter.
But his face looks a bit weird. Control.
Who are you today?
Resonant. Okay, who is buying? Guys, make sure you guys buy, alright? See, you get the skin. You get that skin there.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together.
A lot of fun. I don't get it. What's the scientist for? Wait, Marathon! Oh my goodness, this is my favorite game. Marathon. I was hoping they would showcase Marathon. Oh my goodness. That's how it is. That's how it is, right?
Darkness.
Ooh, Bungie.
Those without eyes.
Alright guys, they're not messing around, right?
The canvas, blank and vast.
One last dance.
Secrets.
There's no more.
Buried
There's not one. This season 2, okay? Season 2. Okay guys, there's a lot of threat of dying. Now if you want to play this game, you have to like the threat of dying, alright? Is this a guy or a girl? I can't tell.
I cried out in my sleep.
I assume they're all guys. The girls don't have helmet, right? Okay. Very interesting. Wow. Only at night, is it? It's so dark. Ooh. Okay. Why is it all so dark? Like it feels like the entire game is like at night only, is it?
Do you crave endless life?
I mean, dark is cool, I guess, but can't it be daytime sometimes? To hide the ugliness? Marathon! New zone! 2 new weapons. Nightfall. Okay, that's why it's dark. It's called Nightfall. Okay, okay. June 2nd, baby.
The dangerous and cutthroat world of Marathon expands today with its 2nd season,
Global
Nightfall.
Content Communications.
And if you haven't checked out Marathon yet, Bungie announced an open trial period for the launch of
Don't
season 2.
say the F word. Don't even think about it, right?
Pick up Marathon at a discount.
Titanfall 3.
Now, let's take a look at what's coming soon to PlayStation Plus. Up first, a beloved fantasy world is finally coming to PlayStation for the first time.
Okay, what's this?
RuneScape Dragon Wilds is an open world survival game where you rise from survivor to dragon slayer.
Is it better than Genshin?
Play solo or with friends as you explore Ashenfall, a beautiful, dangerous new frontier in the RuneScape universe, where power is earned and every action deepens your mastery. With magic at your command, cross deadly terrain, mass forage in seconds, uncover hidden paths, and outmatch brutal monsters. Craft stronger gear. Master magic, melee, and ranged combat.
RuneScape is an MMO, right?
Push deeper into
but I'm guessing
uncharted
this one is
regions
not.
of Gillinor.
Right?
Build a home together.
I'm guessing this one is just
farm
like
the land and fish the
single
waters.
player?
Make it yours.
Can we play RuneScape 2D?
RuneScape Dragon Wilds arrives day 1 on PlayStation Plus later this year.
Okay. Later.
Next up, here's a preview of games coming to the Classics catalog over the next few months.
What the heck is this?
In June, battle colorful enemies with musical instruments in Guitar Man, one of the most stylish rhythm games from the PS2 era.
PS2. GuitarRock. What? What the heck is that?
In July, Psyops the Mindgate Conspiracy
Yo,
joins
what's
the
this
Classics
graphics?
catalog. This PS2 action adventure mixes
Yo,
running gun
what's this
gameplay with
graphics, man?
psychic powers.
It's 2026, okay? Psyops. Nice graphics though. Wait, Devil May Cry, is it?
And finally, Onimusha Dawn of
Oh,
Dreams,
Onimusha.
a Capcom classic from 2006, launches later this year in August.
Nice graphics, I like it. Okay. Wait, who's the one fighting with you? This is the OG one? Is this the first one? PS2 is back. PS2, baby.
Akashima Island. Haunted by dark stories.
Okay.
Our goal, confront the evil, corrupting paradise. This is Dead True International.
Is it Dead Island?
Thanks.
Wow. Huge.
Come on, let's get a photo together.
Wow.
Over! You're rotated on that one.
A for effort, dude.
Who's the buff idiot?
Swimming.
Does no one know this guy?
Nobody know that guy. The models are ugly.
Oh, you two haven't met yet, right?
But where's the black guy,
Sebastian,
right?
I'll be looking out for you.
You gotta have a black guy.
Roland, whenever you're ready.
Okay, okay, there we
This
go.
facility has been
I was
shut
waiting for
down
a black guy.
decades.
Okay, there we go.
Investigating, untold, until.
Okay, it's the black guy, the first one, right? You guys know how it is. Okay, it's not gay though, right?
Did you hear that?
Do you hear that, guys?
Nate, are you out there?
Oh shoot!
We gotta go.
Serial killer.
Right!
Oh my goodness.
Let's get rid of it.
Wait, you're supposed to run.
He's coming! Through there!
Take a deep breath. Fuck! Which way? Steady the mind.
We're gonna have to jump!
There's rocks down there!
Push look. Oh damn, he died.
Can you do what needs to be done?
Until Dawn 2! So what happened to the black guy though? I didn't see him at the end. Is he the first one to go? That was funny. It was funny.
Hi, I'm
Yeah, why
Stu
is it
Tilley,
funny though?
Creative Director at Firesprite Games.
Okay.
And I hope
If
you
that's
enjoyed
how it
the
is, that's
first
how it is,
look
you know?
at our brand new installment of Until Dawn. In Until Dawn
Okay,
2,
who is going to play
a
this?
successful crew of ghost hunters
The true
who
choice
fake
method.
all their best content
You
come
will-
face
you
to
will
face
try
with
this
real
because it
horrors
looks fun?
for the very first time.
Whenever you're ready.
But how's the
Having
game,
just
right?
signed a deal with a major
It's
TV
like a story
network,
game.
they visit an abandoned tropical island. But beneath that beautiful surface hides dreadful, heartbreaking secrets.
I mean, this one is like
centuries
whatever,
old
right?
and hungry for vengeance. We're looking forward to sharing more
I think that
details
guy got
about this
pushed by
very
her.
soon, ahead of release in 2027. Thank you.
Now we have one more game to show,
Okay.
and it is something special.
Please be
This is a
intergalactic.
brand new title debuting with more than 20 minutes of uninterrupted gameplay. So turn up the volume, sit back, and enjoy.
Alright guys. Is it intergalactic, guys? Come on, come on. Come on, please be intergalactic, man. Everybody likes intergalactic, right? Come on. Oh, let's look at the bald woman. Bald woman, yeah? 20 minutes. Sony Interactive. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. What could it be? No way it's GTA 6. I don't think it's GTA 6. I think GTA 6 they will announce at Summer Games Fest. Oh, I think it's God of War actually, guys. Wait, Santa Monica Studio. Is it God of War? I think it's God of War, right? Who makes Santa Monica Studio? Well, what games do they make? The remaster, right? The remake. Okay. Let's look at Bald Dude.
Find your way home.
Bald Dude.
You are free.
Is this the first one? What am I looking at? Something wrapped up. Okay. It can only be God of War. Really? Oh, he looks way younger here. Wait, he already has the boy? Or is this God of War sequel? So the boy is there. It's a remaster? Is it? Why is the boy there then? I thought the old one don't have the boy. Huh. The kid is woke? The boy. Yeah, I don't know anything about the game, right? What's that? The spirit, is it? Okay, she leaves. Interesting. New game.
Kratos!
You play as her? It would be crazy if they let you play as a woman, alright? Her head is big. No, I think it's fine.
Where am I?
It's her boobs that are small. But you know what? That's life, right? Whoa, game. Put those feet away. What the heck? That cat is so stupid.
You know where I am?
I don't know who this is actually. Human of forest? Is this her wife? I mean his wife?
Okay. Burned clothes.
Okay.
The pyre. It happened. They're starting on the path. It's just...
That's Kratos' wife. Okay, but is she like a normal human or does she has like superpower? It seems like she has superpower a little bit. She can jump. God of War drop. She's a giant? Really? She doesn't look that gigantic here.
Isn't the light of Alfheim.
She's a frost giant. Nothing is so frosty about her, is she? Okay. Nice, nice world. Alright. Ooh. Is that a corpse? Damn. Oh shit. The flower is doing something to her. Oh, she can shoot laser. Oh damn, destroy the Plants vs Zombies.
Oh, come on.
Plant zombie. Okay, she looks really strong. Okay.
Shouldn't have been that difficult.
More of them. Even the enemies are woke. So she can juggle the enemies in the air. Alright, alright. How about the cat?
Yeah. Armor. Good idea.
What is that? Oh, she's grabbing the shoes. Sniffing the sword, eh? So she's wearing the armor, is it? Okay.
Now, how about a way out?
Cool stuff. The armor only has one part, the right side. Ooh. Okay. You got to go outdoors for a bit. Huh.
Guess I'll find my own way from here.
Will she be able to climb up? She can't climb up. Okay. She had to walk around.
That mask.
I thought she would be able to walk up the stones.
No, it can't be it.
They could have made a God of War Middle East. Different gods and stuff. But I think some people want to play as a woman, right? And I think like this is going to give you the ability to play as a woman.
The path isn't safe. I have to find a way back.
You get what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool regardless. Alright. Oh. So is this it? Sony needs to make a game about women. Games with dudes are bad. Oh shoot! Who are these muscular dudes?
Did she come from the Eagle Onslaught? Mount the gates. The gateway is closed.
Ooh, she becomes slave now. Her sword is gone. What is that? That thing turns them into slaves. Is this a game or a flashback? I have no idea. I think it's a game.
Let him go!
Oh, explosion. What are they going to do to the woman though? Wow. Is that muscular demon? Uh-oh. What's the demon going to do? Okay, somebody else, is it? Who? I can't tell if this is a man or a woman. That's a woman, right? I don't want to misgender. Is that a woman? Like, at least just make the boobs bigger, and also you can tell if is that a woman or not. Is that a man or a woman? She's kind of flat, so I would assume it's a man. Like, it's so hard to tell genders nowadays. Why can't they just okay? So they wanted those things.
Another mask.
Okay, now I hear the voice I know.
This is important to you. I wonder, do you think this could set you free?
What the heck is that? That's right. Get punched by the muscular dude.
You touch me again, and I swear, I will kill you.
Wow.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
You can't keep me here.
The gateway is closed. There is no escape.
True. She is forced to be here. How did the punch not kill her? Is he that weak? I think she is strong.
Resisting the truth.
She's not a normal human, right? She's like a god or something. I don't know. I don't know what's the law. That's right. Poke her chin. Poke her chin, alright? Ooh, UFO?
Segment.
No, Betsy. I will handle that problem. You deal with our new pet.
Pet? Okay. Yuri? Okay, now you gotta control this woman, is it? I'm going to ride the lion. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. Wait, how did it fly? There's no wings. Uh-oh, woman is going to get destroyed. What? I would rather be in prison than to die, right? What is that? I thought I saw there's someone in the cage, but she's alone.
Okay, I think they're gone. Just be careful. Fresh air.
Talking cube.
Oh,
with a sword.
Different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
There's no way out, right?
I'm not the sword. I'm
the player
Rebecca,
character is annoying.
And my name is Rue. The cube is Frank.
Okay.
Faye, there has to be a way out of here.
A way out? But you're not even all here.
Of course I'm not here. I'm dead.
You have to be dead to come through the gateway. It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working.
Oh, is that a dead cat?
Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods? I call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods.
Damn, these bones are rough, are tough. Who made this is so weird.
The plan, boss?
Santa Monica
Not your
Studios.
boss, Frank. That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
My magic, it's wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You won out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Don't hate of your favorite game series.
Faye, you
Is
need
it
to
woke
accept
now?
it. All of it. You're dead.
She's dead.
How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus. You're here. Be here.
Ooh.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
Find your way home.
Hey, that's it. What were you thinking of?
A promise.
Okay, we'll take it. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
Get ready.
Just like that, is it? Then she's gonna take the sword.
Wait! Not a good idea! Bad idea!
Oh shoot. She's still alive though, right?
Kratos.
Wait, the dude is here?
Kratos!
No, that's a fake one. Okay. The explosion though. What's happening? Damn.
Rue?
Destroyed by a
Give her
cube.
the sword.
Ah.
How do I know I can trust her? I'll give it back. I promise. Okay. Take it.
Take the sword. Very powerful sword. That's stuck to a tofu. Okay. Wow. I don't get it. His spirit went out. So she got whipped now? So now she has whip. Okay.
Lady, you need to get out of here.
Not until I get you out.
I don't need help.
Here we go, coming up behind.
Tofu is so strong. Tofu is a good... What happened to the cat though? Okay. So how come she suddenly becomes so strong now? Earlier she was so weak. Can she take on the muscular dude now? Muscular demon. So she can basically throw out the souls from the body.
Hey kid, get ready! Come on!
No! I got a promise to keep.
Fine, but lady, that sword, it's more than you think it is.
It's more than you think. Uh-oh.
I already told you! I will kill you.
Red demon versus woman.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Gotham.
Oh shit. Tofu. Is Tofu gonna help? Tofu is just there.
Try again.
Oh my goodness.
Focus!
I will wrench you sweat by sweat.
Okay, Tofu is helping out.
You don't know what you wield.
What is it?
Can't you parry? Oh, you can parry sometimes. Okay. The threat of dying is cool. I'm not sure if there's any threat of dying.
Why?
I fear nothing.
He's scared of the sword. Okay. Ooh, sliced. Tofu is so strong. You can't tell the boss HP though, right? Oh damn. I thought he was gonna transform.
Just give up. I don't give up.
Wow. Okay. Slice him up. Slice him up. God of War. Lofi? How do you pronounce that? Laufey? That's her name, is it? I don't know who Laufey is. Okay. She's just as angry as Kratos. Kratos is a dude though, right? Wait. Wait, that's it? Wait, what about Destiny 3? Wait, where's Destiny 3? Yo, where is the bald girl? So no bald girl? Oh man. I guess it's cool and all, but yeah. Not a single huge in the whole direct. Bald woman in the next one, is it? No bald DLC? Oh man. So which game was the coolest by all? By far? I guess the Wuthering game is kinda cool. Yeah, there's only like less than 10 games, man. If you count all of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, you're not supposed to count marathon though, right? But yeah, that's the stuff, right? Okay. Okay, that's life though, right? Sometimes you don't get the bald woman. Alright, you have to wait for the next one. Wait, is there more? So let's see what people have to say though. W. Bad. Trash. Hashtag we want Destiny 3. L. L. W. Great state of play. No GTA 6. Destiny 3. SONY is garbage. Pure trash. Half-Life 3. The Cube is stupid. No Destiny, haha. It's so bad. Nobody cares about Destiny. Why no GTA 6? I think GTA 6 they will save for Summer Games Fest. Right, I think that's going to be the one, right? Summer Games Fest. Okay, that's the important one, right? Is today the last day for 100 free pulls? No, it's not last day, but today you get all the 100 free pulls. So you still can wait until next week. Does that make sense? So basically they give 10 pulls a day, right? Today they give the last one. They give the last 20 pulls, so you get 100 free pulls. So it's not I guess it's last day if you have been waiting, but like it's not last day of the banner, right? Just so you know. I just miss the OG Tifa, eh? I mean like yeah, I feel like it's a little bit underwhelming for me. I guess my hype was higher, but I should have expected less, right? But it's SONY after all. You get what I'm saying? It is SONY after all. Rayman is there. It's the best game for you. Rayman. Rayman the Roman. No Bloodborne 2. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like at the end of the day, right? Here's how it is, right? Here's how this thing is going to be. Tifa is going to be problematic. The woke is winning. Is the woke winning though? I feel like right now, you know, the hope is going to be in the upcoming Summer Games Fest. Alright? Summer Games Fest tomorrow. That's going to be where the hope is at. Alright, if you guys want to place hope right there, right? Everything else, why are people angry? Yeah, I feel like you know, it depends on the expectations for a lot of players. I didn't have high expectations to begin with, right? So that's just me. But I can understand that some people, maybe they have like insanely high expectation, right? Jean Grey has been revealed. Jean Grey is 49 years old lesbian who's about to give me the loudest and angriest lecture what a real man should be. $90. Marvel Rivals Jean Grey, comic accurate and hot, price is free. When will they learn? Wait, is it true? Wolverine is woke, is it? Wait, is it true that Wolverine is woke? So we shouldn't support woke, alright? Wolverine. So why is the Jean Grey like that? Who does this face design appeal to? She's not the prettiest, right? Let's be honest, she's not the prettiest. Now, why did they make her? The question is, you gotta ask yourself, right? Why did they make her ugly? Now, that's the question. There's a reason, right? We all know there's a reason. Now, somebody wants her to not be so pretty. Or too pretty, right? HR? HR? Damn. I mean, they could have gone, isn't this the woke month? To have less green website art. It looks fine to you? Really? I don't think this is fine. Maybe it's like a 5 out of 10, right? But I think they could have made her 8 out of 10. Or they could have made a 9 out of 10. Modern Insomnia is incapable of making attractive women. Yeah, I know, like their MJ is like this, right? This is the MJ. I think they are focusing on trying to make like realistic woman, realistic looks, but it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, right? For me, I don't want realistic. I want everything in the game to look nicer, right? When I control, it's the same when you play as a guy, right? You don't want to play as a fat dude. That's why there's no protagonist that's a fat dude. I mean, there's black dudes, but there's no fat dude, right? So because fat is ugly. I mean, no offense to anyone in the chat who's fat, right? I'm not saying you, not calling you specifically, but for most people, fat is like unhealthy and ugly, right? So that's why you will never see a fat character as a main character, unless in Brown Dust 2 you consider Jaden, right? But in most cases, it's like that kind of logical sense, right? So it should be applied to women as well, right? And also, like, you know, why can't you just make the characters more attractive? It's a game, right? It would be so realistic when the higher models and superhero are not regular people. I'm not sure if that's what the case is, right? The same self-insert dev that put Spider-Man 2 MJ in there is back up to her old tricks. Damn, is that what's happening? Part of the team's bringing Spider-Man and Wolverine 2 to life with the amazing game. Sweet Baby Ink. Uh-oh. They're not even trying to take my money? Yeah, the problem is you can directly compare to Marvel Rivals, so I can see why, right? Stellar Blade Eve was modeled after a real life too. I get that part, right? But the entire logic would be like, what, like, okay, here you gotta ask yourself, what's the benefit to make a character ugly? Like, what's the benefit, right? Is there a benefit? Now, there are people that don't care, right? There are people that don't care if a character is ugly or pretty. Now, that's fine, right? Now, there are also people that care about it, right? Like, I just don't see how, because like, especially in the world of Marvel, right? You know, you get what I'm saying? Is to push an agenda. To push an agenda that women are ugly. I don't know about that agenda though, right? The benefit is you make insecure people feel good about themselves. I think that seems to be the reason, right? They're trying to normalize ugliness. I just want something easy on the eyes when playing games. Yeah, like, the whole idea is games and movies, right? Like, it's the same for movie, right? You don't want the main character to be an ugly fat chick. If there's a main, you know, girl character, right? So that's going to be that as well, right? So, you know, I think people just want to look at movies and games. They are like, you know, actually not trying to be too controlling of the body standards. Why is every woman in Insomniac games look the same? Manly jaw, not looking feminine, and deliberately made to look homely. Jean Grey is known as hot woman for Western nerd culture. Love how you're focusing on that when the game itself looked like generic dog shit. I mean, the game looks fine. The name Jean can be both male and female. Ooh. Alright. That's how it is. Jean Grey isn't supposed to be ugly. What about Ghostbusters with women? They weren't that attractive. I don't remember. That movie didn't do well, right? I think the movie flopped, if I'm not mistaken. What's the name of the movie? Ghostbusters with women. Did the movie flop? Let's ask Ground, right? 2016? 2016 Ghostbusters with all the female lead was considered a box office flop. Budget 144 million. Gross 2 to 9 million. Break-even point, Sony needed 300 plus million due to heavy marketing costs. So they lost about 70 million. 2016, is it? Yeah, I didn't watch this one. It opened decently but had poor legs and underperformed. Okay. Is it because it was woke? I bet it is. I bet it is. Just say it is. No, it primarily wasn't because of that. The movie had deeper problems. Yeah, the woke leads to that problems. It just wasn't very good or funny. Yeah, because they are women. Damn! High budget, unrealistic expectations. Remake fatigues. Poor marketing. This did play a role. Woke and gender factor. There was a real sexist backlash online. Okay. Feminist reboot, blah blah blah. Okay, usual stuff, right? Usual stuff. No. The Grok did say here, right? Grok did say that this is a factor. It's not just that. It wasn't primarily because of this. There's multiple factors, but it is one of the factor. The Grok did say this is one of the factor, right? It wasn't funny because it was woke. Yeah, I mean, like, that's how it is, right? A mediocre comedy with sky high costs. Yeah, anyways, this one didn't do well as far as I know, right? I didn't even watch it. I don't even know. AI, the factors came from woke. They blame men for the movie flopping. I guess that's how it is, right? With all of this stuff. Yeah, it's going to be that particular case, right? It's going to be all of these things. Alright guys, with that being said, I'm going to call it for this stream. It's been a fun one. It's a nice one. but nothing's crazy yet. So hopefully this Saturday, is it? Friday, we're gonna have a better show for the games, Summer Games Fest, right? That's going to be a better one by far. Hopefully we'll be able to check that out, so we can expect better stuff. There's a lot of stuff happening as well. Tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow? Tomorrow is NTE. Alright, we'll chill in NTE, I guess. Alright, chill with that. I'm gonna go eat a little bit hungry, so get some food and stuff. So yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Alright, take care, like the stream as per usual if you guys are on YouTube, and yeah, have a nice one, right? Bye bye.